Why is it going so quietly?
Oh, there's been no sound this whole time.
I'm a professional.
It's peaking a little too much.
I mean, it's fun. Oh, I have it up way high.
Oh, yeah, you turned it all the way up last night.
Hold on, guys. We're sorry.
Great.
Gosh, no sound, Asher.
You went from no sound, so they probably cranked it up, and now you just murdered at least.
Okay. Now we're working. At least this is on your channel, not mine.
People are saying we have sound.
Thank God.
Thanks for the feedback, Rick.
We have blown speakers. Oh, wow. It looks like pixel art. That's amazing.
Isn't it?
It's like slow moving.
We're the next roguelite platformer.
Should I do this? Should I do this? How's that fixing it?
I'm not understanding why we don't just record these and then post them.
Well, this way we get the live studio audience.
The audience is...
I know.
It's fun.
Because here's the thing. Even if it's a failure, it's a fun failure. Who likes fun Why do you keep pointing...
Because they're this way.
I'm this way.
Who likes fun when you could be actually do something good?
Don't knock
Eat
it over.
my ass, creeper.
Better not knock it. I'm going to set my camera on it, so you're less likely to knock it over.
Fine.
I'm going to try to strike a more interesting pose, so I don't just look like some guy creeping on my phone.
Why is his feet here? Oh, God.
You ever think of feet? Like a fear?
I just don't like them.
Me fucking too. I hate feet.
I just don't care.
I hate feet.
I told Pasta I hated feet.
Is it gross?
And then some weird shit happened, and I'm like,
all feet,
alright,
yeah.
I like your feet.
Really?
But
All
just
feet,
your feet.
Yeah. Like
So did the thing I said about Andromeda get on there?
whose feet all like willing
No,
to touch
talking again.
is like my girlfriend.
There's like
And
two
it's not because
versions.
I like her feet. Like I love my girlfriend.
You're just tolerating it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just wait.
that.
Right.
Just wait. Okay.
Feet are fucking nasty, man.
There's two
You
versions
agree?
of Andromeda.
Actually, you got the toe things. Those bother me.
That is actually a little bit weird.
It's weird. It bothers me. I don't care how comfortable people say it is. Don't touch between my toes. Don't touch between my toes.
I'm not touching between your toes. I want it between my toes. Jeez. It's comfortable.
How do you find out you like that?
That's Goldie cheese. God.
You get a pair. If you don't like them, you don't wear them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give them
What
to
if
your
I don't
wife,
have-
whatever.
What if I don't have regular, or what if I like regular socks? Am I
It's
missing
time for
something?
sex, says
Or
Donald.
do you not like regular socks?
I'm fine with regular socks as well. Just I find these more comfortable in some circumstances.
Jordan, what's the price
You
range?
should wear those with the little toe shoes.
300 plus.
Goldie!
What?
Cheese says hi.
Hi, cheese.
Okay. We have sound. It's time for sex. Where's the women? Okay, sound now. There you go. Z with no sound. Agreed. Z, show your face. Fuck you. Who's that guy back there? Goldie. Fucking Goldie. You know,
Goldie.
the one with 8 fucking votes on who's the best mod of Z reviews?
Yeah, fuck you all.
And he's here. No one else that's a mod is here, but Goldie's here, and he deserves more votes. Jordan, what's the price? Was it Jordan one? Who's Jordan one? Any phone recommendations besides iPhone?
He wants 300
Yeah.
plus.
Any phone but an iPhone.
Literally,
An
yeah.
iPhone?
iPhones are literally the
Just
worst
about
phones.
anything.
300
not
plus
that bad,
phone
though.
recommendations.
No, they're not.
You see this well-dressed,
No, there are worse
bearded,
phones than iPhones.
no logo hat motherfucker? He's got a hat with no logo on it.
Who gives a fuck?
Get a pixel.
It's a hat.
Yeah, go to an iPhone store and get the geniuses to help you out. Oh, because you're just
No,
shut the
here-
fuck up.
Look,
Okay,
if you're looking for a good phone that has no customization, get an iPhone.
here's my opinion.
I wouldn't say a good phone because I've never had an iPhone that lasted me.
Here's my opinion of an iPhone or any modern phone. Literally any modern phone. I mean, it's compared to the rest of the world that has ever existed, it's one of the most technologically advanced things on the planet.
That
And
is? Or anything.
Any flagship phone.
Okay.
Compared to anything.
Because those they're making them less advanced every
Well,
year.
whatever. You get the point, though. Like, this technology didn't exist
yeah,
10
there
years
you
ago.
go.
It was impossible.
There you
So-
go.
That
and
actually,
then-
that one did.
And then we... Just shut the fuck
Ha
up.
ha!
And then, like, I'm not advocating for iPhone. I'm advocating
Show
for all
feet.
phones. And then we argue over, like, 5-10%, like,
No, not you.
performance difference. Like, it doesn't matter. You use it to text and call and maybe...
I don't know, but there's feet are here. I don't
weird
get
or
this.
whatever.
I don't like being barefoot.
See, he has bare toes. At least my toes are covered.
He does have
They're
clean ass
individual,
feet,
but they're
though.
covered.
Have you tasted them?
No, you can just look at them. They look clean as fuck. I don't know.
My feet?
I'm
Yeah.
not. Why were you looking at his feet?
Because I have clean feet.
First, you're looking at Z's balls,
We were
and then you're
talking-
looking at his feet.
We were talking about his fucking
What is
feet.
it with you, man?
Joshua Valour, everybody.
Joshua Valour.
Joshua Valour. He knows exactly what to look at, exactly when to look at it.
I
I'm
just had a
surrounded
foot-
by men and it's amazing.
I just had a foot
All right,
check.
what did you think of the ribbon headphone? Final day, final thoughts.
We already
It
talked
was
about
it was cool.
Yeah, but people who are here now weren't here before, so we could always bring things back.
Did they
Right.
pass
I
that?
can
It was
talk about
different,
all
it was
day.
cool,
I'm
I'll
a
never
Headphone
own it.
reviewer. They're so cool.
See, this guy doesn't even know shit, and he's got bare feet, and I hate him.
Right.
He also likes Coke, which means his opinion is irrelevant.
He's like Pepsi. Pepsi's not tolerable.
Pepsi is what you drink when you want to get
Pepsi's
crazy.
what you drink when they don't have Coke.
Pepsi is only tolerable, but not desirable.
I hate you all.
Right.
I'm gonna burn this Airbnb to the ground. Anyway, we thought they were some of the best things of the show. Maybe not the best thing, honestly,
But the most
innovative.
unique.
but the most interesting. Like I want
Yeah.
to see where that goes.
The most unique, the most innovative.
I mean, if they could drop the price to like $2,000.
Yeah, I really don't see why they need to be that expensive. I
Because
mean,
they're the first, and they're you understand.
It's a cheaply
Here.
built metal enclosure.
Little boy,
They're still paying for development of it.
here's the thing.
Yeah, they
If
put a lot
you
of
go
years
and you
into
say,
it.
I want to build a speaker,
Still the,
and I'm going to use a raw ribbon tweeter in it, you know what you're going to pay? Like $1,500 each.
It's not just that.
So the fact that they're making headphones with raw ribbon tweeters in it, they're going to charge $1,500 each.
Okay, all right.
It's 2 years in
Let's
the
move
making.
But
on.
headphones-
Let's move on.
They have
It's the same reason
This-
Diana's not a
This will
fucking
just
grand.
go in circles.
Yeah, okay.
Diana's not a grand because it's an Abyss headphone. And God forbid an Abyss headphone had a budget. People don't want.
Right.
Abyss says we're selling the most expensive headphones because they're the best. And we're selling the most expensive little portable headphones because they're the best. If they sold the portable headphone that was cheaper, someone would look around and go, no, I want to buy the most expensive headphones.
The
They were
Diana fee was
the
pretty
plastic
badass.
ones. The little gray ones.
The gray ones that you told me to put on.
The little comfortable ones I left you
Those
there.
were made of
Yes,
titanium.
I really like those.
$4,000.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
See?
They sound pretty damn good.
He has heard like 5.8X's and now he's been here for 2 days really. But you're like, yeah, that sounds like $4,000.
I wouldn't pay it, but
No.
it sounds like it.
That's the thing. Things sound like it. If you can't pay it or don't want to pay, you don't pay it. So, Josh, you kinky boy. That's another question. That was by noon 6. I don't know. Based off what evidence? Why are they the worst phones? DMS, Z's buddy, dem feet, milky smooth feet. I maybe they're talking about you.
They're definitely not talking about me.
Nobody wears socks no more. I'm wearing socks. Goldie's wearing socks, even though they're fucking gay. Nothing wrong with homosexual. Those are just gay socks. Right?
Speaking of
They're not gay
homosexuals,
socks, these are
watch
cotton
his eyes.
You can put it
Watch
on.
where they drift.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah,
What?
It'll either be on his feet or his
Should I
balls.
lean back?
my feet are.
My feet just
People
stink.
get drawn
Yeah,
to
no,
them.
I don't know. Before I have to take a shit,
bad.
all right.
Or you'll be giving me the death stare.
Isn't this day 3?
That's
It
the
is.
Dexter, yeah.
Does it be day 3? I
Death
updated the
Star's not
fucking.
a Death Stare. If I get to the point of a
Did it
Death
not
Stare.
update the?
I'm gonna get murdered
Yes,
after
this
this
is
stream,
day
probably.
3. Did it not update?
You know why I probably didn't update? Because I wasn't connected to my hotspot when I changed those
Best
numbers.
sounding headphones of the day.
Best sound. Well, the day is lost on us.
Pretty much most of the headphones out of that blue Hawaii.
Yeah.
Here's the thing now with that blue
Okay,
Hawaii.
not actually. Oh,
God damn it.
I want to talk about the SR009 S's for a second.
SR009 versus the
Voce
Voces.
out of the.
No, I just want to talk about the SR009s for a second.
They
No.
exist.
Are they the S's or the R's? The 009
Just
S's.
call them the Stacks 009s.
SR009.
Whatever they are, they suck.
That's Stack's flagship.
They sound like a waffle crisp. If a
Yeah.
waffle
You've
crisp
reviewed
made in a
L300
house.
Limiteds, right?
Yeah,
And you're like, fuck.
yeah. Those I love. Those.
Now, have you ever heard the L700s?
No.
I've had the L700s. They're basically L300 Limiteds, a little bit narrower, maybe a little bit more, just maybe a little bit more on the treble. L300 Limiteds come out and they're like, what? The big box. 007s, 009s. I don't like them on anything.
Dude, they were not. That was out of
They
the
don't
same,
sound like Stacks.
I was pushing that out of the same amp that I was pushing the Voce out of, and I did not. Is it Voce? Yeah. Voce.
Yeah, Voce.
Voce.
Yeah, say what you
They-
feel, bro. Say what you feel.
Going from the Voce to the 009s makes you feel like it's not even in the same class of headphones.
It's like a headphone.
Yeah.
No, the 009s sound like a headphone. A good headphone, but just a headphone. Whereas, like, anything that's really electrostatic, fucking 007s...
Electrostats are headphones if they go on your head.
Yes, but they
they're headphones.
always...
The
every pair of
Voce's
lower...
in another league, though.
It's
I
always
mean,
another league.
I-
It should sound like a different
How much
technology.
is the Voce? Like 24?
3.
3 grand.
3,000?
3 grand.
Okay.
And plus the Blue Hawaii was...
I think that's a hard sell, but that would be like, for me, from what I've heard so far, including
Post
some of the
pictures
new...
of Now Creek.
No, yeah, I could very
Electrostatic.
happily live with the Voce
Those
and the Blue
feet
Hawaii.
are
Yeah.
blinding me.
Yeah.
But going from like if I own the L300s, the L300 Limiteds, I would
Yeah.
probably look at buying the Voce as an upgrade.
Yeah.
Whereas I wouldn't look at any of the Hyperman Electrostats or the other stacks that I've heard.
Yeah.
You know, other stacks. Honestly, the L300 Limited should just be the L300. Only thing the stack sells right now. Go. Nothing else you needed. Okay. Zeos. Did you try the OpenMax ZMF Atticus? Did I? Is that the one you brought over?
Yeah, I brought him over there and I told you to listen to him.
Yeah. Listen
Yeah.
to those.
The Aeolus.
They're fucking good.
Yeah.
I wish they would either call them the open back Atticus or call them the Aeolus. Call them what they're fucking called. And why they're all A's?
Person here.
It's right here. Yeah, Aeolus. Possible. You might. Decomposition
Josh's most
stream.
We got something.
It's going. It's going.
It's
It's
got
on.
green.
Yeah, I moved my phone and now it's good.
You got that phone on the fucking side.
Either way, it's working.
Okay.
Antone.
Antoine?
Yeah,
Antoine?
Antoine.
he's a subscriber of mine. He comments on a lot of my stuff. I like him or her if it's a girl.
Oh, I see.
Antoine the girl.
I have no idea.
You're being very sexist.
I'm just being
Apparently,
open-minded.
he's the most normal person in here.
I'd agree
according
with
to
that.
that person.
I would agree with
I'm
that.
still hot
But
spotting.
not me. So
I love having full
You guys
bar
are probably
4G and so
like
slow
this.
fucking connection. Denver is great. Too many potheads are running the goddamn internet service
actually, yeah,
providers.
like this is the first time that I've had pretty consistently poor connection on my phone.
You know, all,
Yeah, I mean,
like I'm showing bars, like
I'm
I'm
full
gonna be
bars.
honest. Aside from this, here I get okay connection, but everywhere else I've gotten pretty great connection.
You know, I mean, I could be in the air and pretty much get better connection than this.
I mean, I've got like.
Anyways, why does he have TP right next to him? I have TP right next to me because this is what I was doing with it. Cleaning the lens with it. It's the cleanest thing in the house. I don't have a good microfiber towel that isn't disgusting. This is a brand new roll, so I can just go like this. Because I like the mod headphones, that's why.
Okay then.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Now what are we doing?
So
Sennheiser 820! Sennheiser 820!
It
I
exists.
actually
They do.
kind of liked them.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't think they're worth the money, but I didn't hate them.
650s and 660s are better.
I will actually agree with that, but I still.
I said 660s are the best headphones Sennheiser makes. The 660s won best headphone under 1,500 euros.
No, 500 euro.
No,
500 euro?
Here's the thing. I'm gonna agree with that. The 660 is
So
the
the
best headphone.
58X are the best headphones under 500 euros.
Yeah, if, okay,
gonna say
let's
660,
take
I
off
think-
price. Let's take
Yeah,
off price for a
I
second.
think I think 660 is the best headphone that Sennheiser makes. I enjoy the 650 more.
Yes.
You do.
Yes, I personally subjectively enjoy the 650 more, but the 660S is the best headphone Sennheiser makes. If we're
Yeah.
excluding Orpheus because that doesn't count.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know. Well, I don't know. You guys know.
It's amazing, but it
People
doesn't
who
count.
like
Okay.
HG800s in their stock form are crazy,
I
including
didn't-
JD.
yeah.
Hi, JD.
I didn't like the 800s, the stock 800s.
I don't really like
didn't-
the S either. The mids are just so
I
sucked
liked-
out.
You gotta love
Yeah.
the 800. The original 800s were just treble murder, and I don't know how do they sell so many and not get returns? Because they were just like, oh my god, detail. But
People like the soundstage, but this is my entire problem with both of them. It's like bass, okay, mid-range, whoa, it's gone. Where'd it go? And treble death.
treble. It's basically what it is.
There's no mids, and I love the 650s because I love mids.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with the 800S.
And
I
then
really
the
am.
800 and 800S are both like fuck mids.
800S is good.
Like taking out.
I would
price,
take
like,
about 7 other
found
different
them-
headphones over 800S.
Yeah.
I found them enjoyable to listen.
Even
to. I didn't.
But I take the old open ethers.
No, I think
the new
they're
ones
good. I
now.
just don't like them at all.
And the 820s sound like the 820s don't sound any really different than the 800S. They're just closed back.
Which is impressive for a closed back.
Yeah,
but
it's literally like,
I
hey,
like
guess what? We made it a closed back now.
Yeah.
So you get the benefit of a slightly quieter environment, but that's it. It doesn't sound more bassy. It doesn't have more. It's just like giving you a quiet room.
Yeah, same thing, just with isolation for a bigger price.
That's
tag.
it. The
Not
end.
super
Because
great
Jared
isolation
wants to
either.
know,
Yeah.
what about the Deconi Blue?
Not the Mod House Argon.
It's not the Monhouse Argon. It's also not the T60 RP.
Yeah.
Which I think the T60 RP. Have you heard the Woodback T60?
Yeah, a few times. Deconi, they make pads. They make really cool ear tips. Don't like the Deconi Blue.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Were those the $300 ones that I tried at the
It's the
beginning?
first ones you tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were decent for $300.
when you hear.
Here's the thing.
is
I've
just
listened to every mod except for ZMFs, the classics.
I've heard those.
You've heard those? What were your thoughts on those versus the stock?
A little bit darker.
So it's similar to like the Tacony Blue, which is a little more of this. Then there
Little
was a
more
Talon.
so.
There was the Talon mod. There's what are the other mod?
Talos, that's one you're
Talos mod. And then what else? What was it?
Mayflower.
Mayflower. Mayflower was the best mod that you could do right until the T60 showed up, and then the Argons just are like.
Argons are made on the
Broke
same
down,
platform around the same price, and it's just an entirely different league.
And someone actually does it like.
And it's not that the blues are bad; it's that there's just
Although,
something a lot better.
I think the Argons are somewhat hard to recommend because I know a lot of people I think they're amazing personally, but I know a lot of people aren't cool with that sound signature.
But that's the thing.
I
is
mean, that's what I
everyone,
tell
like,
people. Look, it's crazy wide, it's crazy bassy, it's closed, and you keep all the detail.
And here's the thing: I normally
The,
hate things like that.
Like
and
even
I
like
love them.
they're not even great for vocals, like super great for vocals, but they keep them.
Yeah,
Even if they're the same vocals as the stock T50s.
they're really hard to beat for a unique headphone. And,
Yeah, and if you don't want to wait 12 weeks, you get the T60 RPs.
yeah.
You get machined African mahogany fucking cups, which I think were the reason I bought them. I
those are
bought
the ones
those.
he was talking about with the wood, by the way.
I've listened to your
The new Methane Noir.
Yeah, wood baby.
Beautiful.
When I wanted to show him who you were,
Yeah.
I showed him the T60 RP video.
Oh,
it was
because I
literally
did it.
5 minutes of you just saying over and over again in different ways that they're made out of wood.
Oh.
And he was just like, "This is fantastic." And then when we were headed here, I was like, "You remember the guy with the wood cups video?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's the guy we're staying with." He was like, "Oh man."
Yeah, baby, the wood cups.
Oh, Rick is asking for inner monitor standouts, IEMs, as we all know.
Okay.
All right, now look, I did not go to this show to put in-ear monitors in my ear and get ear cancer.
I did that with literally every inner
He
monitor
did
I got.
that because he has those special drain plugs in his ears that he's installed like a cybernetic organism.
Did you try the 846s?
Yes.
What did you think of them?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No. Not a fan.
Why?
There's just so many better things out there.
I didn't put any IEMs in my ears the
The
whole
things,
show.
obviously,
They
I love the
don't do it.
Campfire
Me neither.
Andromeda. The A12T is kick-ass. The A4T, which is only $1,000 for what they sound like, pretty crazy amazing. And that's a custom IEM. A4T is going up way to the top of the list. There was one company there. I need to grab my card for
All
them.
right, you get your card. Silvero Vincenti II paid $2 to have quick thoughts on the Fio Q5. My video is done reviewing the Fio Q5. It's basically the benchmark Bluetooth portable amp deck. Period. Does the IFI
I don't know what that card
XDSC
is.
does not beat it. And actually, just down here. Do me a favor, Lover Bear. Could you go and get the My Little Portable?
Lover Bear?
You know you like it.
You will get it. The people at home don't understand, but these guys
The
get it.
best part.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You've just been coming up with different nicknames for him the whole time.
Oh my god.
For like 2 days. Everyone's different. Always just a little bit too much. All right, so
Those are
These are.
those
we'll
things.
get to those. We'll get
Yeah,
to those.
those A12Ts
So,
are
Theo
magnificent.
Q5.
Down at some point,
Love
so-
the Fio Q5, but it's a big bulky brick, but I love it. So I come to RMAF and I'm like, oh, I'm going to use my phone. I'm just going to use Bluetooth, and this is what I came up with: the Oppo Hot 2, which everyone knows, my baby, with the green LEDs, and this, which is the Fio BTR3, hooked up with a JDS Labs little shorty thing. So a Bluetooth receiver for $70 and an old headphone amp. I take this over the Q5. I take this over the XDSD. I take this over what else is in the range?
There's a lot of things.
Oh,
I like
XDSD
the
has
black
a lot
label.
more
I'm gonna be
power
honest.
than
The
It
black,
do, yes, but I mean this thing powered pretty
you
much
know what I'm gonna use
anything I
next
want to.
year? Next year I'm gonna use the black wave with the blue wave kit. Not the black wave. The black label with the blue wave kit.
You use Blue Eye Get, I guess if you
On the
set that
black
up.
label.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be the go-to next year.
I have a video coming out where literally I had just headphone amps lined up on the side and a
Yeah.
bunch of little receivers. I'm like, look, Blue Tech the motherfucker on there, and all
Yeah,
these
no, that's what
headphone
I'm gonna
amps
do.
that everyone's like getting for $100.
No, you know the
Fio A5 is more powerful.
the
than
rubber
this.
rings. I'm just gonna put the blue wave get clipped onto one of those rubber rings.
Hey, you wouldn't even use screens. You just we
Yeah.
got a bunch of them from that random thing on the thing.
Yep.
So yeah, okay. Did they have the new Acoustune IM there? The HS1670SS.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I tried the RHA planars, by the way. The RHA in-ear planars didn't do it. Not great.
Didn't do it.
Didn't do it for me.
Okay.
The
did
best
I didn't
IEM
even
I
see
heard at
where
that
they
entire
was
show, though, I think was the A12T.
did we hear the Focal Utopia NASCAR demo?
No.
NASCAR. What the fuck?
Exactly. No. David McKinney's like NASCAR demo question.
Okay, so I asked the audience after some feedback
Oh dear.
on what their favorite type of wood is.
We let this guy comment.
Oh, he's in charge. I'm just reading, and he's.
Right. So
I actually don't even see him when he replies.
Kenneth is saying that walnut is the best wood, and then got another comment for saying that American oak is the best. So
All right.
I know American made is a big plus.
If you see Asher commenting, just know that he's right here. He's
Yes,
gonna be reading
Asher
things.
Schmale.
Right.
Asher
Listen,
Schmale is
you
the
better-
guy.
Hey everyone, it's
Also
me.
known as Honey Bear.
Yeah, pay attention to the
Well,
things
the
he
last
writes.
5 minutes he's my little honey bear, but that's for now.
He's one of your direct portals to being
Oh my god.
communicating with us.
There is no God.
Well,
There's
there's
only Asher
there's
Schmale.
me.
He's gonna have to die for our sins.
Oh, guys. Okay, so here's one we can talk about. Someone's saying opinions on the Andromeda S.
Okay, Andromeda S it's a fingerprint magnet because it's got a chrome exterior. It has a different mid-range driver than the Andromeda, and I don't like it as much as the normal Andromeda. But they're doing a very limited run of them, like a couple thousand units, I think. No, maybe less than that. I don't know. But they're selling out of them. It's more mid-forward, but it sounds like it has a recess somewhere. But it's still just as detailed, but I like regular Andromeda more.
I didn't like
Hard
the
D is the
polished-
best wood, says Pasta. Pasta's not actually on here, but someone wrote that.
I didn't like the polished finish on them. I thought it
Yeah,
it didn't come across the
Shiny things always look cheap.
No, here's the thing.
Like
I wanna
black
do B-roll.
bezels on
Right.
television.
I actually did some B-roll of it, and they immediately
like
handed
to
me a
have a look.
microfiber cloth. We're like, you might
I
want to wipe
think
that down first.
I
I
think
did, and
I
it was
like-
like completely
I don't
different.
know
It was
how
just
I
covered in oil
tell.
from fingers.
Yeah, no.
But there's a difference between like chrome plastic and metal chrome.
Right.
I don't know what.
No,
what
those are the real deal.
Yeah, those
I
were the
don't
real
know
deal.
what exactly what properties cause me to know which one is which, but for whatever reason, plastic that's chrome never looks good to me ever.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I see it on anything and
Yeah.
it looks cheap.
Totally.
And then metal chrome, if
Somehow
done,
you can just tell the
in, like,
difference from a distance.
yeah, I'm not sure I'm not sure if it's just like certain color
Okay,
Either way,
so,
Josh, you heard him too, and I think we both agreed that regular Andromeda is better than the Andromeda S.
Yeah, 100%. I felt like the highs were really recessed on the S compared.
It was definitely different. Something was recessed, and the mids were a little bit more forward. I just didn't like them as much. They weren't bad, but just regular Andromeda is just better. We heard the Atlas too. I don't think either of us really liked the Atlas, but I do like their new
You guys
custom
want to see what
IEM.
kind of monster we've been dealing with?
This is how this
That's you.
motherfucker eats waffles.
I have a
That's-
reason for that, and
you.
no,
This
look,
motherfucker
I'll tell
eats
you
waffles
exactly
like
why I
this.
ate the waffle that way. Because I got the All-Star Special from Waffle House. I know it's just slightly more food than I can eat. And I had to pick the best part of the waffle to eat. So I ate the middle first and a little bit of the edge and, the parts of everything else that I enjoyed. And there was a little bit
Jamo!
left over.
Yamo. I didn't see that.
Yummo.
Here's the problem with this RMAF. It needs to be 6 days long. 6 days. We might still not get to everything in 6 days.
Yeah, no.
Not following you fucks around because you're like, can jam, walk away, can jam, lunch by can jam, and then speakers.
No. Like it was when we all were upstairs yesterday around lunch.
Yeah.
Then me and Mark's was like, we got back down to Can Jam because gotta rush over there and figure out plans. He's like, but I also I like here more. I was like, yeah, of course.
I don't
We're not
understand
I do like
why
there
they
more.
Separate the floors by price.
The thing is I like speakers a lot, but headphones are my...
Because the
forte.
problem with the floors is there's like one room will have 6 things in it, and it'll be fucking pow. The room with those I took pictures of. We'll get to
Well,
it.
then just take the median price. If they have 2 items, one's 1,000, one's 2,000.
Because no one want to go. Because
$1,500
here's the thing.
bracket.
It isn't about price. No one wants to be in the lower price. If you have a lower price room, next year those companies will raise the prices just to be in the higher price room.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. Like if you go. If,
Okay.
Well,
Can we talk about this car? Hold on. Let me put my flippy flips on.
Wait, sorry.
The car that was at Waffle House?
The greatest car of all
It
time.
is
This car's gonna get more press right now than it ever could have possibly gotten.
Yeah, it was...
Deserved.
it was something, man.
All right, here we
That
go.
little
baby.
Scion.
Booyaka shaka laka ducka.
It didn't need to exist, but it
Yeah, no,
does.
it was like I need to put chrome around everything, like every possible crack.
Silverio Vicente II.
Yes.
Out of $5.
Hello, I have HT 700s, which will be your question. Want to upgrade? Been considering the 660s or 800s. What should he get?
The 660s.
Maybe something else. I have the Uendak with the Class A amp combo. So
I think the 660s are an upgrade from the 700, definitely.
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
If you want to stay Sennheiser family, yes. If you want to go out, I mean, he could literally get M1060C, takes the backs off, and be. He could probably have a sound upgrade from the 700s, in my opinion.
Yeah, if you want to stick to Sennheiser, I'd go 660S big time.
Yeah, if you're literally giving me two options, 660 or 800, 660.
Just the
Yeah.
Jubilee.
Or just get the fucking 58X Jubilees and save yourself another $400.
Yeah, true.
Get the 58X Jubilees. They literally cost nothing. You could accidentally get those and be fine. And him over there, Goldie, he owns 58Xs, and he comes to the show and tries 660s and go, oh, what's the difference?
I can barely hear it, if anything.
There is a difference. The 58Xs are more bassy, but
I would have
3 days-
to
TV's
have
on. I
them
hear TV.
side by side to hear it.
who's got a TV on?
I don't know. I think I hear TV.
Is it
Yeah, the
TV
TV's on.
Oh, okay. Neat.
on? Pookiekins. Could you go and shut the TV off?
Pookie Kins?
I like how every time he questions it and then slowly gets up, just does whatever the fuck.
He hasn't gotten up
asks him
yet. You gotta accept it
That's true.
first. In
He
case-
has to digest, you
He's
know.
standing his ground this time.
Well, whenever you get a chance, Pookie. Okay, so yeah, basically 660s.
Oh,
Stop falling asleep, monitor.
What
God
about?
damn
What,
it.
have you come up with anything interesting?
I'm
just,
just
I just like the lights.
sitting here reading.
Fair.
Giant yarmulke, like giant.
Yeah, no, that was huge.
Yeah, it shows.
You guys didn't see the
Like
fire
Jewish.
just right behind it, but you know,
What's that?
There's a giant yarmulke in the. Like as soon as we leave this
yeah,
block.
it was like 15 feet tall,
Didn't sit.
right next to the Golden Corral.
Oh shit! There's the back of DMS's head and a pimple. There's a pimple in the back of DMS's head. There it is.
Someone saying
Yep,
first
that's what that is.
planar. What
Those,
should I get? What's a planar?
A planar is a type of driver. What's your price range?
What's your price
It's
range?
not a yarmulke, it's a menorah.
Sag Nick.
Whatever.
What's your
That's a big difference.
Yeah, give us your price range, then we'll tell you a planar.
What's the dreidel? That's all I know. I'm not Jewish. I don't know.
I'm like, why is there a yarmulke around
The
it?
yarmulke's that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know what a yarmulke is, but I just
Do you?
not really. I mean, I do. I never worn one.
Oh, that's funny.
It's okay, I'll be the resident Jew here.
Okay, thanks. You got a backup, G.
DMS Sawyer Keaton T2 review. Are you going to review any more Chief IEMs?
Yes.
The end. Okay. Oh my God, no, that's cyan. My eyes.
Oh,
I will say this though. First, I'm doing a lot of expensive.
250 to
IEMs.
300 planar.
Right.
250, 300 planar.
M1060s.
Yeah.
M1060s, but I would say spend $50 more, get the 1060Cs,
And open them.
and take the backs
Well,
off,
actually,
or keep the backs on.
M1060s right now are like 260, so they're
Yeah.
really cheap.
Yeah, no,
And
that's worth
Spend
it.
the extra couple bucks to put some mods on them.
Yeah.
Maybe get
What,
some
what mods
pads.
you do to 1060s other than take the foam out the back? This is
Velour
what I did.
pads. The foam, taking out the foam out the back makes them worse.
You think?
Yes.
I have thinner foam. I don't have it out completely.
If you take the foam out the back, it makes it so stuff starts reflecting straight off the metal, and the mids just go. There's like a dip at 2K that just disappears, and you get a big spike right behind it. And it's pain to me.
You suck.
It sounds better if you
Anyway.
can take the grill off and leave the foam in.
Actually, talking about things,
Those Grado like headphones that weren't Grado,
these,
that were actually better than
That
Grados.
guy, these. Look at this.
This is the weird thing. So they had a driver here, and a giant aluminum cylinder, and another driver identical to it, and they're both pushing against each other in the same direction. No
And
dampening at
if
all.
you look really close, really close,
Is the stream live? Let me see the stream, please.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
made in Italy.
Oh shit! What did I just?
Please
And,
DJ one. Please. DJ.
NGB
You're holding the button.
09229, yes, the 58Xs are in stock, and one mass drop now. Go
We
pick
have-
up a pair.
I'm amazed that this microphone's working this well from what I listened on my laptop.
He did a thing.
I did a thing.
The thing?
Alright, but let's talk about this. So get this.
Hold on a second.
The way this is built is here's the outside of the headphone, here's what's next to your head.
Good news is it's like
No, yeah, don't say
pastel
anything.
painting.
Okay.
You didn't
Driver
even
on the
realize
inside.
that.
Then there's what is this stuff between it? There's literally plastic. There is something between the drivers. There's this glass like thing.
But there's no actual internal dampening. It's
No, it's
very
not like a
strange.
soft foam or
Yeah,
felt. or
there's
anything.
something in there to break up some of the pressure, but they were definitely better than Grados. I don't
Oh
like
my
the
god!
fact that they're.
You know what? Here's the thing. I think they were really good for the price.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait,
they're
I
just
have a question.
still-
I haven't played with graders ever. those things had insane build quality. Do Grados
No.
have build
Grados
quality
are
like
built terrible.
Okay.
I can't
Do they
laugh,
have any
it's
metal ones that are
There
built
are
like that?
metal Grados.
There are metal
the
Grados.
The
They're all still
PS1000s.
built really bad.
Oh, okay. Because
Like,
those
they're gonna
things
break.
were like
They're going to
tanks.
break.
Yeah,
These are,
those were like tanks.
Those were
They still
built
had
really
terrible
well.
pads.
Although I
They said,
understand-
here's the thing. I have Grado 1000s with replacement pads. Those pads we had on there today were literally 15 times the quality of Grado pads.
Okay,
Still
so
not
Kenneth
good.
is asking Z to go over his M1060 mods.
You already did a video.
He said, actually do a video.
You did. I mean,
You did.
You did. In the
My,
video.
my straight up M1060s are M1060Cs because my M1060s have just thinner foam in the back and a different cover. It looks prettier. The end. That's my. Yeah, no, that's it. Because I have an original set of M1060s with
But
the
you
old.
have 1060Cs that are open with
Oh,
vegan
The
pads.
1060Cs, I've done vegan pads. I've done those locust
Thanks,
design
Eddie.
backs. And, well, that's it for that. I mean, how much more do you need to spend on 160 and 100? I have $260 in mods on a $300 headphone.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
done.
Draku Burpling just said ultra wide 1440p monitor or with 1080 Ti or ZMF R Tour. What do I get, gentlemen? And
That's a
I'll just-
priorities thing, man.
Yeah,
I'll
that-
get- I'll-
Two totally different things.
I want to say that I have ultra wide 1440p monitor. It's sweet, but so many games aren't optimized for it. Like half the time
he's got
playing
a
with the
1080.
black.
It depends if you need it for work, because
No,
for
no,
work
no,
it's
not
great.
even that. But a lot of games just don't support ultra wide. Like Monster Hunter World, when we play that, doesn't support ultra wide. Like
A lot of them won't do
games-
ultra wide because they don't want any advantage. They lock everyone to 16
You
by
know,
9.
when you compare it like that, though, ultra wide in a GPU versus a headphone, it makes that headphone sound a lot more reasonable when it's that good of a headphone. Because you've heard the Otor plenty.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I mean,
Yeah, if you can get Outdoors, you literally have to get nothing else
Let me
after
ask you
that.
this. Is
Yeah, if you get Otors, you're
hold on,
done.
hold on. Is it possible? And I'm asking this to whoever asked the question. Is it possible for you to make money off of either of those items? If it is, pick that item.
This is Joshua Valour, everyone.
Joshua
Joshua
Bauer.
Valor.
Joshua Valour.
There you go.
There he is.
Fashionably late. Those socks, fuck you.
Mark, you listen to the
Hey, I like to make an
FIO
entrance. What can I say?
F8H5 IEM?
The final FH5?
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
the
no
FIO
place for a
FH5.
horse.
Yeah, Philo.
Q5.
I did listen to the FIO FH5, and it's pretty sweet. The treble's a little bit rolled off the top, but the comfort's pretty great. And overall, for the price, I'm saying yeah. Heck yeah.
I have not released a review of that yet. I'm wondering if I should just do a review of those on their own.
You should.
Because I have like a couple other, I have like F9 and the F9 Pro. Like Theo
No,
sent me
I
all
think-
this shit, and I just want to get it out. And
I
done.
think that those are individually worthy of doing a review on their own.
I feel like they are.
I wouldn't quite call them miniature Andromedas, though, but I would say they are pretty dang good.
Way, but first of all, we're going to talk about my, what's it called?
Because the thing that Andromedas do like crazy well is those highs, and I don't think the Fios do the highs, but they do everything else very well, especially comfort. And I'm just like,
It's
I-
fine as that, though.
when I first heard them, I was like, oh, this is like an $800 IEM, but it's $250.
Yeah, no. When I unboxed them and put them in, I didn't know the price.
Yeah.
Because Theo sent them to me before production was like,
You know what's crazy? We think of like a bunch of headphones, and immediately with headphones, you know, we're like, oh, let's think of things in like $300-$400, whatever. IEMs, it's immediately like starting at $1,000 and going up for a lot of them.
I mean, I haven't listened to enough of those, but I got those unique melodies. I've got the highest end audio
This
flies,
guy's waterproof.
which I love,
I found it's a lot.
but are more sterile than a lot of the other ones I listen to now.
It's just like IEMs. It seems like a lot of the crazy ones start at 1,000 and go up from there. But like good headphones, you can get for like 300 or
Well,
less.
because think about the technology you need to make an IE.
Oh, I know. It's just it goes more
It's
and more.
micro circuitry and micro fucking drivers. I didn't know
Yeah.
how the fuck they do it.
Well, a lot of these
Show me
companies,
how it's made on this fucking T12s, UT12s.
a lot of these companies, they're starting around $1,000 and going up from there. And even these, like I hear these and they're insane.
100%, like they're like 200.
No one can see what those are, but okay.
Well, they're Z's 812.
There's Zeos' fucking U12Ts.
Before you do the thing with these, after you review them, I would very much like to do a video on them.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
I'll just
send
bug,
them out.
fine, I'll just ask 64 audio for some.
Give my tears. I won these IEMs because random chance, and there was only like what, 12 people signed up. That list was small. 15 people.
It passed by my name like 3 times.
Yeah, no, I had to pick 2 names, and those people weren't there, and then my name came up, and I'm like, oh,
You know,
I'll
the
take.
first,
I thought they were $300. I had no idea these were like $2,000 IEMs.
I have it on
You got
video though.
fucking $1,000. I'm gonna complain about the price so much, and then I'm gonna put them on and stop complaining.
They actually are better than my beloved Andromedas. But I
You
will
hear
s-
that?
Yeah,
Fucking
and I love
burn.
the Andromedas. But here's one thing I'll say. I have it on video. The first 2 times that they went through the wheel and no one was there, the first 2 times it was one name past mine.
Yeah, I think I got one of them too.
I'm gonna after hearing those though, I'm gonna text them and be like, please send me some.
Text or email?
No, text them
Why do you have people's like text numbers?
because it's just easier. That's how I keep up with like half the people that I get review units from.
Interesting. I don't do that at all. I'm just purely email so I can ignore it.
What's it matter? I mean, you can ignore text.
It's just so much easier to like either like call or text somebody and be like, hey, will you send me this?
Personal cell
Cool,
phone.
yeah, here's my address. Thanks, bye.
Emails just come to your inbox.
I don't want to have to sit and wait for replies.
Mm.
I still do email. Like I got business.
I'm gonna have to
cards
make a
and
couple phone calls.
That's right there.
Oh shit! I didn't see they were here today. Fuck.
I mean, I like to knock out
I
calls.
ignore
It's
most
just
people and stuff.
it's a
I'm an awkward person. I don't like to make phone calls.
Text message you.
Fuck 'em.
Get a response.
Okay, the FH5 is better than anything I've heard at that price point. I agree. FH5 is a game changer.
yeah. FH5 is way better than it's priced at.
FH5 is a game changer for $200, $300 IEMs. Don't buy
You know what?
Shores.
And that's
Don't even buy audio flies at that price.
and really when we agree on something like that, it means
Yeah, no,
something.
it means something. I brought them here.
Because we
I didn't
disagree
wear them on
on
the
a lot.
plane. I just brought them here so this asshole to try them.
Yeah.
Are you
And
on
Theo
Verizon?
has them at the booth, but I don't think anyone was playing with them.
Are you on Verizon?
No one was at the Theo booth. I felt
And I
bad.
won't even see that.
I sent a few people over there.
I mean, they have-
No.
Yeah. Okay. So cross-platform.
I'll put it this way: even
Yeah.
at their price point, the Campfire Orion is $100 more. I'd rather have the Theo FH5.
There you go. And he sucks Campfire's dick. I literally was there all day.
Yeah, no,
You
and
and Brian Fantana were just like.
this is still like one of my
Carbonara.
favorite IEMs on the planet, the Andromeda Star.
Okay, back to my phone and pictures of things, and hopefully not my face. Now you have never seen these before. I play with them at CanGen New York.
Those little module ones.
Those are the project.
Yeah, Project.
And here's the thing: I really gotta get to the catalog of them because that's a DAC with a headphone amp. That's a dedicated headphone amp. They have a speaker amp. They've got like 30 things in this size. And that crazy little baby form factor. It's adorable.
No. Okay.
By the way,
all right, hold on. To address the
Dracu burpling.
what?
HD.
Okay. The O'Tours sound nothing alike the HD 800s at all.
Yeah,
No.
they don't sound alike. They're
So-
No,
they
no.
actually
The
have
Tours
names.
don't sound like headphones.
If you're getting
Yeah.
it to complement it, I would say it's a great idea. However, if you are happy with your 800s and you don't have a graphics card and monitor, because he's the graphics card and monitor guy, I would get a graphics card and monitor if you're happy with what you got.
Yeah, I think they're.
If you feel like something's missing, sell your 800s, buy the O'Tours, you'll be happy.
Everyone keeps yelling Yamo, 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 and I didn't go to a Yamo room.
Yeah.
I've got Yamo S803s in my house.
I got a business
they're
card from a
great.
Yamo guy who wants to send
Yamo.
me things, but I don't know.
I didn't see any almost.
Wasn't in the headphones spot.
It must have been on
No,
like
but
full
well, no,
full.
I met him in Can Jam.
Just a
You met him in
random
Can Jam?
Yeah.
You meet a Yamo guy in Can Jam.
You carry all those business cards
Here.
in your wallet?
Yeah.
What are you fucking
In
lying?
order that I got them, now I remember exactly.
It's like the 1960s.
It's the
He's got a Rolodex. There's only packs in his
Here we
suitcase
go.
with a fucking
Yeah.
Rolodex.
Yamo. He was in the Can Jam room because
But
the
I already
same
have
guy.
I already have the contact of Clip/Yamo, so
Yeah, it's
Wait,
the same
has
guy.
anybody developed an app to quickly like transfer business card information?
Yeah.
from phone
Yeah,
to
I just
phone?
haven't done it all yet. But no, it's easy. I keep them in
So
the
here's the
order.
thing about
that I got.
Yamo. I love Yamo.
So yeah.
I keep them in the order
And the
that I got.
S803s are getting the review
I'll
next,
remember
actually. But
exactly
the
what
sound
each
demo
product
done,
was.
but not the review. So it'll come up
It's the easiest way
shortly.
to do it.
I'm running. I'm sort of stretched thin, sitting out here.
Do that.
So when I get back to Philly, I'm going to have
Samsung
to
is
actually
about to
work
just take a picture of the business card.
because I'm running out of content on the Patreon to release publicly, and the patrons are paying to have it first, so I got to get a bunch of stuff done. And the Yamaha S803s will be one of those, and they're going to tell you to buy them, and they're not on Amazon, so I make $0 if you buy them, but you have to find a place to buy them because they're so fucking good for $300. Anyway, did anyone actually look at this stupid ass Sun Current with a crooked screen?
Maybe not.
No.
It's the one with the crooked screen like this. The
Oh,
thing
yeah,
sits like this.
I looked at it, but I didn't mess
Is it
with
on
it.
purpose or is it?
You know, it's on purpose, and it actually makes sense when you hold something in your hand. It's not straight, so they twisted the screen. So you'd have to do like this to like. Ergonomically, it seemed alright. Seemed like the right thing
What's
ergonomically.
he talking about?
It's crazy shit.
A crooked screen on an Axon Current that everyone's freaking
That
out
would
about.
be the most OCD triggering
I
thing
didn't even go by that.
ever.
I was like, I know it's
Ever.
expensive and needlessly so I didn't even.
I won that DAC from them, and then I shouldn't have spent time to look up things on it. Now I want to keep it.
Apparently, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I
You know
kind of
what?
wish I had
Ask
that.
them
You know,
for
my
most
DAP
Most
is
of that.
it's this little balanced one right here, and I kind of wish that it was the one you had.
Aston Kern is basically like the Rolls. Is it the Rolls? Or they're like.
Yeah,
Can
we
I
talked
never-
about
I
the
never went to that
Z7
table
too.
yet.
You never, I
We
guess
talked
not.
about the Z7.
We did, but I didn't hear him yet.
Either way,
I
I think
fucked
that
up.
the
The
Sony
whole
portable.
trip. We gotta redo this trip. Can we just go back in time? I'm gonna
Yeah,
sell
let's
myself a D-mail. You don't know what a D-mail is.
I
Nobody
would
know what a
love to be
D-mail
able
is.
to-
Well, I'm gonna go back in time and I'll fix
The
it.
Sony portable player is pretty nice though
emails.
too.
Right?
All right, guys, we
No,
need a comparison.
we won't get it. What?
We need a comparison of
He
the
pointed at his dick.
I
EL
thought that
amp
was like postal delivery.
and the
bam.
Jotunheim sound quality.
ELM.
Turn up your mic gain a touch, dude. So turn up the mic gain a touch, dude.
Oh, I
Turn up the
tried.
mic gain. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Please
fuck.
increase by 2 dB. Thanks.
All right.
Now we're talking.
Honestly, just I think that it's not really a contest. I think the EL amp beats the Jotunheim in pretty much every way.
I think so too. I think the Jotunheim before. I think if you bought the Jotunheim stripped, no DAC, $400. Yes, it's a balanced amp. Yes, it's a balanced preamp, so you get a control
But the
balance.
glare. The
Yes,
EL
you
is
can get
just a
balanced
lot.
headphone out, but the actual like,
We'll go
and it's more
over
powerful
that.
than the. Look, there's reasons that the Jotunheim seems like it should be better.
The EL amp is just so much cleaner.
Yeah, the Jotunheim is like a giant heavy duty truck with
Yeah.
like 700 horsepower, and the JDS Labs is a
It's
very
a fine-tuned sports
it's a
car.
refined car at
Yeah.
500 horsepower. I'd take it
Yeah,
in a straight line. The
Well, it does-
the fucking Jotunheim will win.
but the EL amp was definitely a lot cleaner.
Yeah, no, the ELF is a
Actually,
fucking precision
honestly,
machine.
I was listening to the Lear 3, and I listened to everything in this shit line today. Lear 3 tubes, a lot of people were asking about that. It's bright. It adds something way up in the highs. It was just it was a lot. Unless you have a dark headphone, it was clean.
Yeah,
but
it
was
did
just,
actually.
ooh.
I listened to I mean, granted, it's completely different price points, but I was
Oh,
listening
you charged this up. Thank you.
to in Israel and
Just off
a
my card there.
Ragnarok.
I just swapped cards, but I'm going to load things over on that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Those made the HD 800Ss sound amazing, and then I put them on a Lear 3, and it was horrible.
So Lear 3, look, it's a tube.
It was horrible.
You're at the mercy of the tube. You change that tube to some other tube, it's a completely different
I
sound.
tried, what else did I try on that? Did I try
Zia-
Ether on there?
All right, $2 question, boys. The $2 question. ZMF
Verite.
Verte
Mm-hmm. That's
versus
their new
Mrs. Speaker Ether 2.
I didn't like the new $2,400 EMF as much. So
That's
I'm
the O-Tour.
Yeah, the O-Tour was better. If I had to just pick between the Verite and the Ether 2, I'd pick the Ether 2. But the Ether 2 wasn't my favorite. It's just great in comfort. At that
Yeah.
price point, I'd rather have the O-Tour or the Aeolus.
Yes.
Because the Aeolus was
I love ZMF, but those were like, and I'd rather have the Ether 2 just because of how light they fucking
Yeah, like
are.
O-Tour, $1,800, better. And then the Aeolus, $1,000, and competitive with O-Tour, but less accurate and more fun.
Yeah, so not the keep right now the Verte. What the hell is it?
Verite or something like that.
Verdi.
Verite.
Looks like
Verite.
Verdi.
Right now the Verdes are like a hold. Lear 3 is not bright. Left my ass off. Left my fucking ass off.
You can't hear over 10K if you don't think the Lear 3 is bright.
Well, Donald
Apparently,
Washington's
this
gonna
is
have
a
the
Lear
words.
3 owner who was butthurt about you saying that it's bright.
Yeah, if they don't think it's bright, they can't hear over 10K.
Well, no, stop.
Wait, which songs did
Here,
which,
stop. Here's my problem with the entirety of what we do. We listen to one Lear 3 with one tube. Tubes are inaccurate as shit.
They
It's
said that
varied.
they have 2 tubes that you can use with that, and they are almost identical in sound. I started asking the shit people about
I would still not have an argument with this person because I've gotten the headphones and I've reviewed them and I've given them shit reviews, and then someone says you must have had a broken pair, and I'm
Well, I
like,
literally talked to the shit guys, and I was like, so this is kind of bright, and they were like, oh yeah, well the DAC is too, but yeah, that's a little bit bright. So yeah, even the shit guys said it's
well,
bright.
I would still hold off on yelling.
Oh,
at-
wait. You said they only have 2 tubes. Is that only 2 tubes that shit will sell to you?
I don't think we're
Or
You can
Yeah, we
find.
just disagree.
They said there are 2.
I would
tubes
take
that
it
they
on.
list as
I would take
compatible.
it on faith that maybe his
But there are
Lear
probably
is
others.
literally different than the one we heard. How about this? How about maybe that's ours was correct because it's at the fucking Can Jam in fucking Rocky Mountain, and the one they shipped to this guy.
It could be wrong. He might have gotten a weird one.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. They
exactly.
said there are 2 tubes that they list as compatible. I'm sure there's other ones out there.
Well, in the list, I'm assuming. Do the lists fit?
I don't know.
Because the tube socket size is pretty big on the Lear, right?
All right, so here's the thing, Brian. The amp and the EL amp is the same as the
I'll just
Element,
move on. That's fine too.
but the DAC is different. So here's the thing.
And they're getting
I
power
talked
differently.
we had dinner
Yeah.
with the JDS Labs dudes because I funded their eating go and like, we'll take you to dinner. I'm like, great. So I asked the question, is it the same? And they went, yes, absolutely it is. Well, except for this and this and this and this. So
Yeah.
the fact that it's powered on its own and not sharing power with a DAC means it's got more power. The fact that it's been 3 years since I looked at the Element says when I reviewed the Element, the original Element, and to this Element separate, they've actually made changes.
Yeah.
Like significant changes to the internals. The current Element and the current EL2 amp
Have the same amp
EL
stage.
amp have the same amp in it. However, I didn't listen to the current Element. I listened to the 2-year-old Element.
Yeah, the only difference is now between the current stack and this is, yeah, we confirmed this with them. The only difference is now is that the Element is shared power for the DAC and the amp, so the amp is probably getting a little less power. And the DAC is significantly different in the Element versus in the stack.
Yeah. So
But it's worth it enough to the point where I think the stack is definitely the go-to.
So I had my shit corrected. They had their shit corrected. Because basically, I was saying it sounds completely different. And if you have an original first run of the Element Amp DAC combo and a 2018 Element Amp DAC combo,
Still going on about the weird.
Probably.
they'll be different.
Right. I can curse on this stream, right? This
Yes, you
Yes.
fucking can.
Go
Okay.
fucking ahead.
Oh, you can
Let's do
absolutely.
My little fucker
let's
not
do
here,
some,
what?
Let's do some hatred in here.
Okay.
Donald Washington says, at Zero Views, DMS is fucking deaf. And if you only listen to the Lear 3 with a stock new production, Tongue Soul 2, your opinion is also invalid. The Lear 3 is not bright.
According to shit, it is.
First of all, he's listening to it as they produced it.
And I may be an asshole,
That's
but
the
I'm
benchmark.
right.
I didn't listen to the Layer 3. I literally can't have an opinion. Yes!
All I can say is I didn't either, but I can say this.
I'll listen
If
to the
he's
Layer 3 when
listening
someone
to
sends it to
as
me.
it's being presented by shit.
This is literally
with
how they're
their
marketing it.
production model.
Okay.
Then he's listening to it the way they intended it to sound.
Yeah, and like I said, I
If
asked
you've
the
been
rep, and the
too
rep
wrong,
literally
then
said,
you've
yes,
altered
this
the
is a
sound.
bright amp.
Okay, well, our buddy Draku Berkling also said, ask DMS, he might know, if ZMF discounts on holidays for their art tours and icons.
I don't know if they discount on holidays, but they definitely discount at shows, like significantly.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, that's me playing
that's
piano.
him playing the piano.
But this
Which is very
Steinway and
impressive,
Sons, it's not even
by
a.
the way.
That's a grand piano. It's not even a baby grand.
No, it was a Grand Steinway. It's a beautiful piano.
Yeah, no, I loved that thing. I wish I could have played it for more than like 3 minutes.
I'm amazed you're able to play it for 3 minutes, like without getting fucking murderballed. I uploaded that video to. Actually, I got you getting kicked off of it.
No, the guy was just like, hey, we have to do other stuff to stick to our schedule.
I know,
He's
but
like,
I started taking a vertical video for people on phones, and the guy literally comes over like immediately, and like walks you away like you're a homeless person that just sat down.
Well, he told me I was
Well,
fine
he
to
does
play
kind
it.
of look like a homeless
Yeah.
person who just.
Like, here you go. Please stop playing. Like, jacket on. Go away. Oh,
Well, you could do the announcement for Davis.
oh my God, Davis McKinney, how you doing? Yo, DMS, you should check out the Yomo Flamencos. Is that real?
Yomo Flamenco?
JOMOFLAMENCOS. Yamo Flamencos? No, I don't think so. DMS doesn't check out speakers.
Yomo?
I sometimes.
Well,
check
someone
out
paid me
speakers.
$2 to tell you to check out the Yomo Flamencos.
All right.
You did a great job.
Yeah, you really knocked that one out.
It has to have an Amazon referral code. What? Who's talking about that shit?
If you got something, spit it out.
It's the part of
Archer-
the where he's
Oh, I gotta go back up to the things that I
What?
missed.
He really does look like he's homeless. He just kind of
Yeah, no,
picks
yeah.
up his bag.
I agree.
And he shuffles off.
Okay.
Artur Coco Bolo or Artur with the other woods, is there a big difference?
There's a slight difference. A harder, more dense wood is going to give you a slightly more analytical sound, whereas a less dense wood is going to be a little bit warmer with the ZMF cans.
Like
See, this is
Mojave
easy. I just
versus
sit there with a
American
camera in my head and I'm giving every information to my
when
channel.
all things
It's
come
great.
down to it, though, you're still roughly
This is my
within,
whole life.
within like a
do
decibel
you
or two.
think?
It's going to have the same
Smile?
tuning.
Smile?
Well, I think that
Pookie Bear?
the lighter oak looks different than like some of the darker ones, but I don't know how much that relies on the stain.
Do they even stake it?
No, they're just finishing it.
I really liked the Black Widow tour.
I thought they were just finishing them. Like polishing.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. I think they're just finishing them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Dear Brain Trust, goes static electricity affect planar magnetics? Does static electricity? Cheese, you feel free to join vent and I'll jump on vent. Does static electricity affect planar magnetics?
Not audibly, unless you're like, you'd have to have like
I
one of those
assume.
crazy static generators.
You'd have to be running around with a portable player, sliding your fucking slippers on
Yeah,
the
with
floor.
cotton socks on the floor, going like this nonstop and
No,
like
no,
touching
no,
the membrane.
not cotton socks. My father used to have slippers that had like a vinyl bottom.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
They were the worst. They were the best for making electricity, but they were the worst.
Yeah, I'm gonna say static electricity. is
I'm
not
gonna say
really
no
effective.
because it's magnetic.
But he's sneaking
However-
behind you and just go.
Electrostatics. If you,
E-stats, that I feel like that could just pose a death risk.
yeah, electrostatics. I wouldn't want to like have a high static charge and be like, hey, what does this do in my ear?
Yeah, because those have got some power running through them.
I mean, it's not a lot of amps, but 500 volts plus.
Yeah.
So,
If I have the icons, is it worth it to sell them at a loss to get the Artours?
If you have the Icon, try them with the ZMF micro suede pads because honestly, at that point, the Otor is a slightly better headphone. But when I had both of them on me, I kind of wanted the Icon a little bit more, just because the Icon with the ZMF micro suede pads was just a very different sound, and it was.
see, this is someone who cares about headphones way more than I do. I'm just here for the music, man.
If you're thinking about getting rid of them, try them with the micro suede pads first.
Look at Josh. He's just getting fucking drunk. Finish that bottle, you fuck.
It's not even that much.
You're
No.
here for the stuff.
If
I'm
I
here
got
for
drunk,
the
I'd be
music.
loud.
I'm the loudest drunk.
You're just the loudest everything. You just fucking talk and talk
Yeah.
and then lose your voice and screech a little bit and then
He's
you talk.
good at it though.
I got a ditto.
He's
that.
definitely
I
good
am
at it.
Carl from Gin Alley when I'm drunk. You watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah? Who are you talking about?
I'm fucking Carl from Gin Alley. They knew my name. The fucking drunk that was up above the wall.
I'm gonna swap my laundry.
Are you talking about
DMS.
like one
Hey.
particular
So
episode?
there's a $5 donation.
Well, the guy that killed
Oh,
the
let's
guy
go
that killed what's
for
his
him,
name up
but
in the woods
DMS
and
the
took
Yomo
over his
Hey,
fucking whore wives'
There's a
daughters.
$5 thing.
$5?
The Yomo Flamencos are IEMs. They are 2K USD. They have
Adjustable bass heights, bass and highs with crazy amounts of detail.
Interesting.
They're a Singapore IM company. Do you want to write that down?
Can you copy paste the name of that into Telegram for me?
Yeah, I'll fucking type it.
Okay. You can
I'll
send
send
that to
it
me
to
on Telegram,
Cheese.
then I'll look that up.
Jomo.
Because I think I'm just gonna go crazy on IEMs for the next couple months because I just really,
Flamen-
it's just a magical world. Let's swap my laundry and I'll be right back.
Oh, just one quick thing. Like,
Sure.
if anyone asks me on the Andromeda S again, because I'm getting more questions about it in chat, is the consensus they are okay, or would I say
No,
not
say-
great? Even
say-
say just get the Andromeda.
Say we think regular Andromedas are better.
Yeah, the finish. I touched the Andromeda S. Actually, that's a lie. I actually looked at them. I didn't get bothered touching them because I knew there was.
I think they look nice.
As soon as I touched them, I knew they were gonna be dirt.
Yeah, they hold things,
Shiny
but
things, no good. Look,
I like
look,
those.
look, matte.
There's something about matte, like shiny plastic that doesn't.
Shiny bad. Shiny makes slimy, do. So, that's all I gotta say.
shiny.
Shiny bad.
Yeah, they looked.
And as far as sound signature, they're right. It's just whatever they said is correct. Because I'm not ready to do Andromedas. I got the other lesser campfire stuff to do. Alright, back to the fucking. Where was I?
Back.
Hold. Any other questions?
I'm looking for turntables, right? I want a turntable for my reviews. I want to have a legit. I wouldn't like.
Didn't you already get a nice one?
Someone's loaned me a U-turn Orbit, and it's a good turntable.
That's a pretty good turntable.
It is, but
But
I want a plus $1,000 turntable just for fucking shits and giggles, and I want it to be loaned to me or sent to me by a company. I either want Techniques to send it to me, because they're like,
so you do want it sent by a company.
what?
You just said I don't want it loaned or sent to me by a company, but I want Techniques.
No,
to
I
send
want it loaned to me or sent to me by a company,
Oh, you do want it.
and then I want to be like, oh, it's gonna be back. Use here, keep it.
Josh, I heard.
And if I could keep,
Okay.
Was it just
I'm like,
if I can get Oracle Audio or Oracle, this place, Oracle, to send me their entry level turntable. This is their entry level
I forgot
turntable.
there's
Hold on.
gelato. Or I got gelato.
Yeah, no, I forgot.
Yeah, I just
What the fuck?
I
I'm
do-
working
You're
here.
the
There's
one
ice
talking
cream.
anyway. Just keep
Everybody's
talking.
leaving to get gelato and fucking ice
Listen,
cream.
Z, I just ruin everything. Okay.
Hey,
Actually-
Cummy Pants. Cummy Pants, can you get me a bottle of water?
Gummy pants.
You know, real quick, Layer 3 person, if you're still here, I'm sorry if I was rude to you. I get really passionate about these things sometimes.
He's DMS. Everyone hates him, so don't worry about it.
That's
He's
true.
opinionated and hardcore opinion. He doesn't understand that
And
there's
please
things that
note,
he can't keep.
We're
him.
not saying you're wrong.
He
We're
said,
simply saying.
well, you were saying he was wrong.
I'm saying he was wrong.
He was like
but,
looking straight at the camera and saying you're wrong.
but I
I'm
didn't mean to
saying
be rude.
I don't know what you're listening to. I can't verify it, but from what I heard, this.
Yes.
Where DMS is like, you're a fucking idiot. You literally, I think you said that at the beginning. Yeah, baby,
See,
do it.
I just explained to him.
Ow, my head!
What are you doing?
Oh, my fucking head! You just hit me in the head with...
Pookie Bear.
I've got such a headache, and you just smashed my head with the bottle of water.
All right, so maybe the face you're making. I wish they could see your face just to see the face you're making.
That hurt. I went from not barely having a headache to now I need drugs.
That wasn't even that funny until you said Pookie Bear.
Who threw it?
Oh my god.
Fucking Schmale over here.
Pookie Bear.
You shouldn't call them names, man.
See
You
now.
put your hand up, but you could catch it, and then it was just
I
like.
thought I could, and then it fixed me.
Shut the fuck up. He's,
Oh my God.
He's retaliating because I finally explained to him that your audience never lets things go. And that by him doing this once means
As
that
long
he'll
as I
never
keep
let
changing
it
the
go.
name, they won't stick to him.
Oh yeah, dude, they'll find something. You know they will.
He's never gonna be unless he comes on my. You should get on my Ventrilo or Discord.
Don't,
Oh,
you're gonna be Pookie Bear.
He's been on the
forever.
podcast once.
Don't.
Uh-oh, you've been reported for violent behavior.
Yep.
When? Was I there?
When I was streaming that one time
Oh,
in front of my
man.
mixer, he was there.
That's hilarious.
My head hurts. You hit me in the head.
We'll get him on the
with a ball.
podcast again sometime.
I'm gonna never forgive you now.
You know what? We'll get him on the podcast again and we'll read
I'm
comments.
gonna take the rest of this.
Oh God. Oh.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take the rest of this.
Oh yeah, knock it out.
Do it, you fucking Malky.
Well, I just got reported for violent behavior.
You did?
Yeah. All right.
Rip Zeos. I swear, I've had a headache for 3 days. It finally was okay.
Fucking ibuprofen, man. Take some more ibuprofen.
I took some time. I bought $12 in town, alright?
No.
It was a little bottle. It was at the gift shop in the fucking
Was it like
hotel.
one of those 20 tablet ones?
24 tablets.
24 tablets.
You weren't there. It was yesterday and I was
So
dying.
you paid 50 cents
I have
a tablet?
oxycodone that'll
Yeah.
kill it.
Oh, guys, Boy Ahoy is saying, I'm looking at the Sabaj A4.
You want this for your head?
Boys
I,
and boy.
I really like the features
Hose
That's
the bros.
and
Boys
look.
ahoy.
Boys ahoy.
Boy Ahoy, just singular boy.
We can't take the name though.
Is there something else you would recommend at a similar price?
That's hilarious.
The Sabaj
Sabaj.
A4.
Nothing is. I mean, there's a couple that do that thing's job. It's a little baby amp. I'll tell you what they are. They don't know what a Sabaj A4 is because they're fucking dullards. It's a little baby amp. Probably the size is like. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You're a patron of mine?
Yes.
And you've seen a Sabaj A4, then you're the only other educated person.
You pay him?
Yeah, he
Can
pays.
you believe that shit?
You.
He pays
pay
me,
this
and then
fuck?
he pays to show up and hang out. All right.
And rents a car to fucking taxi
It's
you
good.
assholes around.
Yeah,
for a
that's
weekend.
awesome.
Yeah.
Other than the 8018.
Thanks for the car, by the way.
Yeah, no, well, you're all shipping in for that shit. Why did I fill the gas? Why didn't one of these assholes fill the gas up?
I don't know.
Did not do that.
Fucking head. You can't imagine what you just did to my brain.
Do you want some ibuprofen?
Someone go get me a fucking.
Someone say
Pookie Bear, do it.
Well, I got this.
favorite floor speakers.
Favorite floor speakers. Favorite floor.
That's going to be different for all of us.
Oh.
We're not really there
Okay.
yet. Man.
Those
Alright.
white ones.
I have a strong opinion about this. I know that you guys might disagree.
Oh god, here it comes.
Give me a second.
Favorite or favorite of
Wait,
first?
you have a
Shut the fuck
fucking.
up. It's my
Do you
time.
both have a million fucking cards in your? Why is it
Yeah.
attached to your phone?
Because
That's his wallet.
when I travel, I want to keep it all in one place. That way.
I have literally.
That way if he loses
right on
phone,
how
he
to.
loses everything.
Yeah, no, it was every
Yeah,
debit card's
but-
in there, and just. I was gonna leave debit cards in like various parts of my house.
It
No
kind of
one's
makes
ever.
me like double check, which I kind of like because I feel my phone and not my wallet, and I'm like, and then I panic for a second, and then I'm like, oh shit, I have it.
Always on edge.
That's like kind of nice for travel because you like want to make sure you.
I'm moving my head.
Anyways,
Not to annoy
So-
you, but because my neck is going.
by far the best speakers that I heard in this event were the ALSY VOX.
The plain
They're
ours.
all
The big
C
ones, the
blocks.
ones that what's his name? Oh god, what's the guy's name? I feel bad if I can't say his name right.
Yeah.
The one that
Who was our buddy? The guy that dragged us up there. Hung out with
I
him.
remember him. He was really cool.
What's his name?
I don't know why I can't remember. He contributed to the GoFundMe for Josh.
Thank you, dude. I'm so sorry. I can't remember.
we literally.
I
we
remember your
literally can't-
face.
Sorry. But
I'm terrible at names.
Anyways,
I have an excuse. I'm terrible.
anyways,
You are all horrible.
he came to us.
Well, what was it then? You were there.
How would I know? He's not my fucking patron.
Anyways,
I will say though.
He came to us and said like he heard this amazing fucking thing. We all got to fucking hear it because he wanted our opinion on it. So we went up and we were kind of like, okay, well, let's go.
You know, it took me a while to sit there and listen to it though. Like, it didn't just happen right away.
Dude, instantly.
Like,
For
I
me,
sat there like, all
I
right.
wasn't even sitting
there-
in like a good position.
we're not there yet, but I'll get to the fucking pictures. God damn it! All right, can we get there in a second? So
is
I want $1,000 plus turntable, and that's a $2,300 entry level. But it's got like acrylic lights underneath it, and I know that. Here's the thing.
That was
Here's
nice.
the thing. I do
Shitty
work.
suspension.
The worst suspension. I don't care.
He even admitted it.
I did work for a guy who has an Oracle turntable that he bought in 1992. Yes, he bought it in
Yeah, he just like handed me this and
1992.
said he wanted to send me that. I didn't even ask. I don't know why.
I bought it in 1990. He bought it in 1992, and I went to fix it in 2016, and it works flawlessly, except the needle wore out. So literally, I know this turntable will last forever if the company stepped up.
I
Then
don't
there's
know.
like,
Levi jeans used to last, and now they're pieces of shit.
yeah, I know.
It's
Well,
true.
that's the thing you risk. Look, at least the company's still around. If Oracle was something that started 5 years
They're
ago,
only around for as long as they're a trend.
Tubes.
Because
That's
quality
because Levi's
sucks.
Okay,
is on fashion.
before we talk
Their
about
quality
the ones that he's talking about,
sucks.
let's talk about
You want some jeans
these
on,
monsters.
This
This
will
is
last
bad,
forever.
Yes.
What?
So we got. How do we end up with the
Dude,
legacy?
I'm
Room?
not
We just
even,
wandering
like,
around.
I used to own a
We
pair
were
of
all
Levi's.
walking back to Can Jam,
And
Which room
and
was
Josh
what?
just turned into that room and we followed him.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one?
Like-
Is that the one with the white speakers?
Legacy.
That was one of the ones with the first time that they played Mountains
Oh.
with the two band.
Yeah. That song was honestly a little bit disappointing.
On that setup, because it was too.
Actually, all three, only two of which I'll actually name here, all three setups that we heard it on, I didn't really like it that much.
Do you know how hard it is to play a song like? Well, first of
Dude,
all,
I know.
the last time I played.
That's why I play it, is because it's like an extremely difficult song for speakers to cover like everything.
Alright, do you understand that the giant fucking legacy speakers were being powered by a 20-watt tube amp? And I talked to the guy and he
Yeah,
was
the
having
amp was limited there.
he was having DAC problems.
That's possible.
He was having DAC problems. He had the Manhattan DAC and he couldn't get the output properly. He couldn't get the output high enough, and he was cranking the tube amp. So I wouldn't judge that.
Okay.
I mean, they were efficient.
But that
there,
is what I
91.
heard. I did hear something that wasn't.
Yeah, no,
impressive,
alright.
So
So here we go. We're at the Rocky Mountain Audio Fest. What's the average price of a speaker in that hotel? You figure?
fuck, probably
A lot.
$1,000.
10? No, 1,000.
1,000.
1,000.
I would
I mean,
say
there's
20.
I guarantee you, I can count on one hand the amount of speakers under $1,000 in that whole.
Yeah,
hotel.
I'd say
Okay,
the average
fine,
price
fuck
for
off,
the speaker there,
$10,000.
like maybe 30.
Yeah, I'd say
I would say
minimum
20,
10
yeah.
to 30 is the average cost. Because you got those crazy $220,000 speakers
Yeah.
throwing the bell curve off.
Yeah.
So when you go to a room and there's these tower speakers and they look fucking like they're like multi-tweeters and they got these aren't the exact ones we
Yo,
listen to.
zoom out a little bit.
That's literally this was
the bookshelf right next to those.
yeah.
I don't know how well they're gonna show up in pictures, but those in person are fucking gorgeous.
Here's the thing.
And
I-
active,
so
they're
nice.
powered.
They are.
we would $6,800 for
So
a pair of
beautiful.
towers isn't bad. $6,800.
That's how much those bookshelves are,
bookshelves
too.
were 1,700.
1,700.
7,200.
7,200.
What?
No, the other bookshelves were
No,
1700. Those
were
are 7200. Those have an amp built in.
7,200.
Oh, those are so powered. These are
Those
the
had
ones.
like a
I
500
don't have
watt
pictures
amp.
of where we listen to fucking.
And they were huge.
We didn't hear those.
They
Yeah,
don't
those
look like
bookshelves were like this
Those-
big and
those
had a
bookshelves
500 watt amp built in.
giant.
Yeah. Anyway, the legacy
They had a
speakers
500 watt.
were
amp.
basically
Holy
cheap.
shit.
Yeah.
Jesus
For
Christ.
$7,200.
He said they were 500 watt class A.
Jesus shit.
IMBB says cheese. I
Oh.
don't know.
Alright, got another specific call out for me. Question is specific for Mr. Joshua Valour.
Joshua Valley.
Joshua Valley.
Joshua Valour.
If you had the choice between the Artours and losing your virginity, what would you pick?
Well, out of those two, he's only ever going to get the O-Tours.
For
Especially for the
100%.
four seasons.
Also, someone's asking you about your impression of the Andromedas,
You can
because
dream,
we've all
right?
gotten...
Andromedas? Okay.
DMS.
I will say, you're going to shut up for this part.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Alright.
I'll
It's
show up
just
for like
time.
I'll show up for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, 19, 18, 7.
I'm counting.
They do not live up to the hype, although they are very good. Now, this may be my fault for hyping them up too much in my head, but I also directly contribute this problem to you because you won't shut up about them, and I've heard about them for the past, I don't know, since the last time, or since the first time you heard about them.
Yeah. No, I hyped the crap out of them, but I also still love the crap out of them.
That was not, okay, yeah, it was. Damn.
What?
It
What?
was 20 seconds.
He was counting.
Yeah, he.
Okay, real quick, someone asked me, he has the Fidelio X2s. They're 30 ohm, he's not impressed
Shut
after
up.
8 years.
Shut up. I want to clarify. They are super, super good. And probably worth the money, but not like absolutely mind blowing.
Not the X2s, whatever you're talking about.
Yeah,
The Andromedas.
The
Yeah.
Andromeda.
Wait,
Yeah.
how much are they?
1,000 on the dot. Because like
I would take them over the 846s that I heard.
yeah,
I would say that.
I'll say this. For me to find an IEM that's better than Andromeda, I had to go above $2,000. More than double
Exactly,
the
yeah,
price.
2000.
The only thing I've heard IEM wise I liked more than Andromeda was these A12Ts, and those are $2,000.
And they're mine.
Aren't those like 2,400 actually?
$19.99.
Okay, yeah, that's the only thing I heard that I liked more
The
than
ones
Andromeda.
that serial
And they're
one.
twice the price.
Yeah, literally double the
$2,400.
price to get better than it, and even then, like maybe 15% better.
Diminishing returns.
You know, at some point, I put these on and I knew it right away that these are probably the best IEMs I'm ever gonna hear.
Yeah,
Like, what's better? What's gonna be better than those? Because it's not like it's a neutral thing. What's
KSC
exciting?
1500s.
KSC 75s.
I don't actually KSE 1500s.
Is it KSC or KSC?
KSE 1500s.
No, I'm
Electrostatic
talking about the little fucking costs on yours.
No, we're talking about electrostatic IEMs.
For
But all things considered, the more I heard, I think that the A12 is better than, or the A12T I think is better than the E-Stat IEMs. to
What
be honest.
what watch is Josh playing with the bezel?
Huh?
What watch?
Your watch.
Who is somebody asking?
What is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's making loud clicky noises that I want to know.
Oh, it's a diver's watch. It's a Luminox. I think it's a 3001.
Let me see it. You fuck. Give me.
No, it's a 300.
Give
so
me.
it's.
I gotta show it to the camera.
So it's a diver's watch. Now the reason why they do the dial and why you have to switch it all the way around is because
It only goes one way.
yeah, it only goes one way. The reason now you have to keep all the way around, and they do that so that if you're using that underneath water with like an air tank and all that stuff, they don't want you to ever think you have more time than you actually do. So if it does get bumped and move, you always want to think that you have less time than you actually do rather than more, so you don't
Smart.
It's like my car having stealth mode, and I have to explain that the lights don't come on because they don't want cops to be seen when they open the door.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't disable that unless you pull the entire interior out and send it to Tennessee. Actually, I come down to Tennessee with my car and just have to pull it out.
I will say this. I don't like most of Luminox's other watches. The plastic that they seem to use with them, like the 3051, I had for a year and completely beat to shit, and it just kind of fell apart, got scratches, dings, everything like that. But the composite for this specific model that they use seems to be like incredibly strong. The screen, or not the screen, but the glass isn't scratched at all. The composite, and I've had it for about a year.
Yes, Jamie Spears, it is worth it for that. Even if you 660s over phone, it's like pretty decent.
Yeah, 660s
Yeah,
are great.
I asked him,
It's
yeah.
Can you believe we've already been going for an hour and 10 minutes?
If I watch this,
I mean, can we get to some more shit?
Oh yeah,
I want to do these so bad because they're an on-wall
This is my
/
favorite watch.
sort of in-wall.
that's a passive at the top. It looks like.
It might be. All I know is they're like 3,700 for the pair.
That's nice.
And
For that
according to our good dude, our good friend, who we don't remember his name,
Yeah.
God bless him, we never called him by his name. Sergio?
I remember
Central.
his face.
Oh,
But,
I will not forget
I'll
that.
remember him every time. I'll love him forever. But the point is, he said he heard these, and he said they blew away $60,000 speakers.
not very often.
And you know what? I believe him.
I mean, our-
Because we've heard plenty of $60,000
Yeah,
speakers.
all the opinions that he gave us so far seem pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We've
trust
heard
his
plenty
word.
of $60,000 speakers that I would take lots of shit in my apartment over.
Yeah.
Just straight up. Just like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Why does this sound like shit? Oh, and I got this company, Legacy? No, Legacy's the speaker.
You can watch
This
it.
is what? What are you? Raven Audio. Look, they have color and life. There's a blue one, a white one, a red one, and a black one. And they make nothing but speaker tube amps. $2,700 for 20 watts
Those are
per channel.
beautiful amps.
You know who had beautiful blue headphones? were the limited edition Fostex.
Oh yes.
Those things were
I
gorgeous.
like the green one.
Oh, the
Emerald
TH900s?
green
Oh,
one.
you like the green? Those ones.
I actually
green
didn't
ones
listen
were
to the
I
limited
like
edition.
the
Are those
red.
900s or the
Classic
X100s?
red.
I
The
don't
red
know.
ones.
I've seen this.
900s.
You guys have
Yeah, no,
seen
they're
this before,
expensive.
though.
I literally,
The
because here's the
colors.
thing, I was enchanted by the 909s, period.
No, those were
The
actually pretty good.
909s make the 900s irrelevant for me, because guess what? They don't leak that much.
Here's the question though: $2,000.
$1,800.
Here's actually with the
tax, I mean,
909s,
that's basically $2,000.
it's tough because that's the same price as
Like
their
in my
Tour.
state, that's $100.
but
Splitting hairs.
I don't like V-shaped headphones, and I did like the 909.
He liked the 909s. I literally sat there with this.
I wouldn't take
With
them over
this,
Tour
just,
though.
just fucking those 909s and just dancing with them and standing there.
Yeah,
Like anytime I had free time, I walked
I
there and put them
personally
back on.
think that O'Tour's a very good headphone.
I'm
but
probably gonna own the
I
909s.
don't think it's
I don't
everyone's
know.
I don't know if I would.
I don't
pay
see
well, it's just
$2,000
it's very neutral.
I'm gonna try not to.
Yeah, but not
I'm gonna
everyone
see if
wants
Fostex will
Oh, I
send me
know.
a pair and then
So
give me a
it's
discount.
Well, yeah.
You gotta
But I
recommend
mean,
it under like.
If they don't, if they're like, yeah,
I
you-
don't care as much about fidelity or
once I put on a cable, it's not stupid
it's not
because their
just
fucking
that.
cables
I
are
mean,
just so heavy.
it's
Beautiful
just
blade cable.
Like
But,
fidelity
I would
is just
portable
one
those
part of a
things.
very big equation.
Portable
Oh, I know.
those. I'd have fucking
So-
$1,800 walk around gorgeous headphones. I wonder what the pad swap would do on the 909s. Something a little bit bigger.
I'm sure that they could be
Stock
modified to
pads
bring their
weren't bad.
mid-range back out.
No, Fostex stock pads are not
On
bad.
the 909s.
Actually, no. I was half pleasantly surprised by the build quality.
Of what?
The Fostex
909s.
Yeah.
series.
Surprised it was good or surprised it was bad?
It was better than I thought it was gonna be, but it wasn't stellar.
They're very loose. They're
Yeah,
very well
I feel
made,
like- I feel
but they
if
sort of
were-
flop around.
If they had hinges as tight as like the Ether, and I don't mean tight as in like immovable, I just mean like as solid feeling as the Ether.
They
is.
feel like they're put together, but all the parts are fucking amazing. They're very they
they're
fit in your
very
head and
nice.
they just sit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to like move them. So it's something you gotta
I
deal
wonder
with.
how hard it would be for them to paint like a picture, like if you could
Swastika?
upload.
What did you say? Oh, you're a fucking bad
Jesus
person.
Christ. If you could upload like a picture.
Jesus Christ on one side and a swastika on the other.
Well, we always had
Yeah,
a theory,
pictures of
Josh.
Jerusalem
What's
over
wrong
here.
with
We're talking
you?
about swastika.
Who dropped you as
You're
a
the one
child?
who wants a swastika,
Oh
man.
my god!
Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
You confused DMS.
Asher Smile says
Did anyone?
Draku, knowing Josh, probably butthole. I don't
You want to get a bottle on the side of the 909.
I don't know what the question was. Let's see who Draku is.
Something about butt.
Draku says, at Asher Smell, which virginity was Josh talking about, though? Which virginity was Josh talking about?
The only one he won't shut up about.
If you do enough edibles, you won't even feel it.
So,
How do you know?
Just ask
If
him.
you do enough edibles, you won't even feel it.
did anyone try the LCD2 closebacks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the sound sig?
They're better than the LCD XC, which isn't hard to do. They're still not amazing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're okay.
They're getting closer.
They're gonna one day they're gonna make a closed back LCD and it's gonna be great.
It's just like Mr.
It's just- it
Speakers.
hasn't happened yet.
It's
You
like
know, they
Mr.
just
Speakers
checked
with an
out, they
open
had
back.
LCD 24s out there.
What?
Oh, did you not see? Oh my God, dude! The guy at the Woo booth was like, "Come here, man. Come here." I he was Spanish, right? He was like some.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't
Come
know if
here.
he's Spanish, but yeah.
Look at this, and he showed the fucking, and it said LCD
24.
2.4, and I'm like,
So this wasn't at
wasn't the
Odyssey,
4Z? It looked like the 4Z. It was this 4Z.
except it had silver grills, and it sounded fucking amazing.
It was excellent because
it was solid as fuck.
no one
Z
tell me
comes
about
up
this.
and he's like,
You were
"Oh,
doing
I've
your
seen
own
these
thing.
before."
I
Oh,
went and
wait.
talked to Odyssey. They were like, "Oh, that's like a concept." You know.
They had
and I
a
was like,
concept pair sitting at the Woo booth.
apparently, they're not planning on it coming out right
I'm
now.
going to immediately email them now.
But they sounded pretty amazing.
I got to hear them, and I was like, yeah.
They were super well built. The
Yeah.
pads were phenomenal.
I don't remember how the pads felt.
Dude,
I just remember that.
so
Look,
soft. Oh my god.
I am old and I am tired, and I go to these things and I literally unit, yes or no. That's it.
Right.
There's very little I could do between that.
Right.
It's like, what do you think about those 24 foot? Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Well, it was weird because it was shocking. Like I thought they were the 4Zs.
$50 from Red Wolf because he's a madman. Red Wolf comes and fucks
Red
mine.
Wolf.
Red Wolf wanted
Red-
to say hi.
Goldie knows Red Wolf.
What up, Red Wolf?
Just that.
Should I join my event?
Yeah,
Red
Red
Wolf.
Wolf.
Hi, Zeos and DMS. Here's a little from Denmark.
Ayo.
So
He's younger than both of you, I think. he's like 20.
He clearly has more money than both of us.
Somehow. I don't
You
know
didn't
how.
fucking say hi to me. Fuck you, Red Wolf.
Goldie says fuck you, Red Wolf, so there you go.
That's DKK. What is DKK?
That's Danish krones,
So you donated 50 Danish krones.
So,
which is probably means about 40 something
$2.
dollars.
so someone just said,
$8.
is it worth it to upgrade from the Valley 2 150? Sorry, yeah, to the Valhalla 2 350 with the 6XXs. My response was to save it for the Rawls, but I think you guys.
Those are amps. Those are amps he's asking about.
But it doesn't matter. Save it for the Rolls. Like, my girlfriend's pregnant. I don't know what to do. Should I get an abortion?
Save
it for the Rolls.
Ah, sink.
Right.
Save it for the Rolls.
That should be the go-to.
It's going from a low end.
honestly-
Here's the thing. It's going from a low end shit tube
I
amp
honestly
to
didn't-
another basically low end shit tube amp.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Hold on,
Get
hold
out
on.
of the shit
Hold
ecosystem.
on.
As much as I love American.
Get into a
stuff.
different
Hold on,
ecosystem.
hold on. Did anybody actually try the 4X or the 6XX on both these amps back to back?
I
that-
tried.
Well,
the
he's got
6
650s, which is as close
I tried the
as you're gonna get.
650s on basically every shit amp.
Red Wolf says hi.
Red Wolf
Goldie.
says
Yeah.
hi.
I saw you try them on
Red Wolf
tour.
says hi,
Oh, I
Goldie.
went
It's
through the
late.
whole line.
When?
When you
Red
were
Wolf was
like this,
18. I thought it was 20.
listening to the 800s.
Red Wolf is 18. So you're all old fucking men. This man is paying. Well, he's paying me. You don't see a penny of this.
No.
But you know who's gonna see a penny of this? Goldie, because he bought the fucking car to drive us all around like idiots.
So you didn't buy the fucking car. You bought the fucking car.
Yeah.
Sweet, thanks.
He added me though, and it cost him like an extra
It's like $25 a day.
for $14 a day. Don't be too greedy.
Really kick ass.
Anyway,
Yeah, I would just get out of.
who's
of
the guy in the?
system.
I thought he said. Other someone said who's the black guy, but it's who's the guy in the back. That's Goldie.
Yeah, Goldie's in the back.
Self-serving.
Goldie, Goldie.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yodeling.
Magnificent.
I'm losing my voice bad.
What?
Yeah.
A lot of yelling.
The guy in the
All right.
back is Goldie. Yes.
I'm gonna keep going so I can get to that girl with the
You're
with the
gonna get
shoes.
home and you're not gonna talk for 4 days
All right,
straight.
they had audiophile cutting boards there. Did you see those? They were
Oh,
right
yeah.
by
Oh, the
IFI.
wooden ones.
Those are
They're
Yeah.
like, look at these things. Like, oh god, they had rubber
If you don't know
feet.
who Goldie is, you best recognize.
Honestly, $127 for the edge grain is not bad. I bought my big booth.
Yeah,
my
that
big
was
block.
the cheap one though. That's the problem is they had different types of woods there that were like I think I saw one for like $3,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hollow out our boy, who we don't remember his name, but he took a
Holla.
picture of the Asil Fox. But
Those fucking things
we're
are
getting there.
amazing.
We're getting there. We're getting to the fucking room.
We're there now.
And now we're there.
We're right the
You
fuck
happy?
there.
We're fucking there. Here we go. You ready?
Okay.
So,
Alright.
please do not ignore the state of the cabling in that room.
Yeah, no, I was looking at that. I saw you go back there to take pictures of it.
Let me talk about this.
Like, can we
because
just
This is
witness
what I
me?
liked most in the show, and it was like totally on a whim, following one of the subscribers, like we said, and the people who
Wait,
donated.
I
Thank
got-
you again.
Do you know how to do a middle finger properly?
Yeah.
See, he's got it pretty good. Let me see you do it. He's got it pretty good. Ash your smile. Now you're all
You
fucked
gotta
up.
put the thumb.
Here's how you do it. Now here's how you do it. You open up your hand
What's
all the
wrong
way.
with your hand?
Open up your hand all the way.
You're going like alien on us.
Open up your hand all the
What
way.
is happening?
Now attempt to close all the fingers without your middle finger.
Okay.
Like this. No. Start open.
This is how I would.
Yeah, you have
actually
to kind of make
function.
it like it's.
Start open.
No, I
and then
can't
go.
do like the even knuckle thing.
No,
That
you
looks
have to. It
weird.
has to hurt.
Huh?
To do a middle finger properly, it has to hurt.
So like this,
No, you gotta bring.
You gotta like
fucking.
like this.
Fuck
this
you, motherfucker.
It doesn't hurt.
And
but
that's
it's
what I said to those
just-
giants.
No,
symmetry.
not this.
Okay.
You gotta bring
This
out.
giant
You gotta bring
fuck
the
bucket
knuckles
of bread
down.
wire. I don't even know if there was a
Bring the-
brand on it.
You gotta squeeze your
Just-
hand, but keep your finger in the
Just-
same
wait,
position.
I remember
that.
Do it
That's-
until it hurts. It'll hurt eventually.
Elementus.
If it's not hurting, you're not
Elements.
About right
That
there.
says elements
You
on
gotta
it.
go fucking-
So it's just like, fuck. me,
Dracu
man.
says, ask my fellow
Okay,
oral
let me talk
loving
about this.
friend Josh.
Hold on. What? What?
Go for it. Take the floor.
The fuck?
Dracu says, ask my fellow oral loving friend Josh. How do the auteurs do with vocal music, jazz, and acoustic?
Didn't hear jazz. Vocals were great. Went back today again. Listened to it for a second. Pretty much everything on the headphone rocks.
Yeah, they're like Super 600s.
I have them at home. I have them at my apartment.
I don't
Here's
know.
what
It's a similar tone.
I use them for
Yeah,
2 days.
They're not like.
I
they're
use
not
the auteurs
mid-range.
for 2 days in my apartment, and then I put them on the phone block, and I haven't used them since because they're gonna fuck me up.
Yeah,
Bad.
no, they're gonna ruin you. They
I
really
need other
do.
headphones to get out of there. I just
Yeah.
need to do other things. I can't think
The
about the
auteurs are like They're like another 911.
Okay, let me talk.
Oh my god, are we gonna discuss what that is?
Oh, shit. Asher's
Let
phone's
me
gonna
talk about
die.
this head.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second. So Dracu is asking, how do the auteurs do with vocal music, jazz, and acoustic, specifically to Josh?
He just
I
asked that.
just said that.
Oh, dang it. I'm sorry, everybody. Just thinking to help
Smell,
you
bad
out.
smell.
Asher's a little drunk.
God damn
If
it.
something is your 911, it's you have your life before that and
You
your
know,
life after that.
we've been
Someone
having.
asked me again in chat to ask, so I was like,
No one's
okay.
asking about 9/11. So
Sorry.
let's not get there.
Okay.
Let's let them wonder. We gotta explain on the next podcast. We actually do what our 9/11s are.
Either way,
So glad I
Otors or
sat in on
911.
this one.
Otors are his dynamic headphone 9/11.
Oh my!
No, they were my biodynamics,
Oh,
biocellulose
my
dynamic
God.
911.
Okay. So anyway, let's get back to these fucking
Okay.
stupid fucking things.
They were.
So here's where they are.
No. Let me explain. Let me
Okay,
explain.
go ahead. I'll flip pictures while we do this.
All this time I've been hearing about super nice speakers. I always hear about inaccurate representation of what it is like to hear a live event.
Oh, there's them from the side. By
Shut
the way,
the fuck up. Thank you. And every speaker that I heard had this issue where they were making things sound giant that don't sound giant in real life, like guitar. Now the bass was hitting like, large and extreme, and while that is very fun, I don't consider it accurate to real life because guitar sounds like it's coming from a guitar, not from all around you. And so it's acting way larger than life. This was the only speaker system that I heard that represented piano and what else were they playing? Strings?
A few things, yeah.
Very fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Piano is what struck me the most.
Like I think there was one with the drum set there because I could hear just
It
the,
was-
Speakers are we talking about?
the big flat panels that we went to the fifth floor with.
With all the
yes.
red cables.
Very.
That was the only one that sounded like it was accurate to an actual like live performance in front of me. I heard those crazy MBLs, which I still think tonally are a little bright, but those could have been the songs because they were picking horrible songs.
And it was up loud and
Like
God
they were
knows
playing
what-
Beach Boys, which I mean,
Beach
I like
Boys
Beach
was the
Boys.
worst thing I've ever heard on a speaker, and it was playing on
But, like-
$70,000 MBLs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was like God Almighty.
those
radio
were
sound better.
70,000 a piece.
Were they?
Yeah.
You sure it was a pair?
I
The door
Could- I
said
could be-
70,000
could be
Usually
wrong,
don't
but I think
do-
it's each.
each. Oh my God, we'll
Really?
show it that.
That's
I
how they
figured
priced the
most of those
JBL
were each.
classics that were down there. Those were 4,000 a piece.
Yeah. Either way, those sounded tonally amazing, and like the bass was incredible on them, but they
the
didn't feel
JBLs.
like a real sound
Yeah, those
stage. Whereas
JBLs we
this
saw downstairs.
It's not
felt
each.
to me
I asked
and
the lady,
sounded
it's
to me
for the
like
pair.
a
4,000 for the
Online?
pair.
legitimate like live performance in front of me. Like obviously
Is it
there's
per
still the
unit?
difference between
Then
the
the
real
lady
live
must have
and
been doing
false
correct
live, but
me.
this
So somebody said it
was the only
2,000
speaker
per
that gave
that's
me
after tax.
the
But she specifically told me
the
that it was 4,000.
sound that people use
And I
as
was
an
like, wow, that's
example
actually really reasonable.
when they're
Yeah.
talking about
Either way,
what
they
good
were pretty
speakers
good.
sound like.
I liked them. I liked them a lot.
Everything else is just tones
Especially for a
compared to
speaker
it.
that size.
Although
It's
the
smaller.
JBLs, the
Oh, yeah.
They're
whatever
just
classics,
nice looking speakers.
301s,
What were they?
What?
301 classics. Is that what the JBLs were?
L100 classic.
L100
L100.
classics. Those things were really fun.
Yeah.
I like those a lot. They were punchy and tight.
Now you guys are yelling at me because you're dicks. But
That was just me.
did you actually walk to the side of those speakers and look at how thick they are?
Yeah, no. I looked them all
They're
over.
like the size of a door. They're just that's it.
Yeah.
They have no depth.
And they
Like
didn't.
Magnapans.
They didn't even have a subwoofer hooked up to it, and it sounded.
They're prettier than
phenomenal.
Magnapans, and I know they sound better. I've heard Magnapans. And Magnapans,
He
here's what
thinks
Magnapans do.
sound better.
I
in
think
different
that I
categories.
think Magnapans in
Different
some
categories.
ways outperform them, but
Which
in a
would-
lot of ways those were better. But in some ways I like Magnapans.
Same
more.
price. Which would you take?
Same price. Which would I take?
Yeah.
That's
Can't
tough,
resell.
man. Because here's the thing: the
If they're the same
Magnapans.
price, I would take those just because they look
Those
nice.
the highs in those were brilliant, but the Magnapans do the mid-range definitely better. The Magnapans have a similar
Yeah, but
sound
you know what? There was
signature.
no subwoofer for that room. I know
You know-
limiting. He said we left before they were able to do low end, and he said those things made low end, and I believe him.
That's the thing. I use a sub with my Magnapans, but I don't need one. But
you know what? Sorry, go ahead.
well, I was gonna say you know how the exact signature of the LCD2C,
Yeah.
that's almost identical to how my Magnapans sound,
So a little
and it's a much more relaxed signature.
You know what
compared
these
to those.
headphones, those speakers made me do, which I've never done and never cared about, is when people are like, "Oh, the strings, oh, the piano." I literally
Yeah.
turned to him and I was like,
There was
"Holy
like-
This is
shit,
what I'm gonna say.
the piano."
The Magnapans or
Because it
LCD2s.
sounds like someone was playing.
Dude,
and
it
it
was
was right in front of you.
scary.
It was amazing.
Magnapans are like
It was
LCD2s,
so cool.
and those ones are like 1990s.
Because like it didn't seem like
Okay.
piano noise.
There was like the sound of like something rustling, like someone like rustled a thing,
There's a piano.
and it wasn't. It
They
wasn't
were
like
brilliant.
it wasn't like if I had a giant speaker set up and it made that sound happen. It was like someone just rustled that thing and like this much of that speaker.
Yeah, no, they were very lifelike, and I will agree that they were phenomenal.
We don't know how much it costs though. We never asked.
You know, I'm gonna send them an email because I'm curious. I want to know how much they cost.
Under $10,000?
If they're under
I
10,
seriously, I put a Patreon goal up.
if they were under like
When
15,
they were playing for like Zeppelin.
There's no way they have. I guess 45 in the
I
car.
loved it, but I was
What was our guesses? We should broadcast our guesses for the cost. We don't know.
I'm gonna guess.
I guess 45, and that's a hopeful guess because you know you could. You know,
I don't know. Does anybody know the cost of those?
I'm gonna guess like close to 60.
What are they saying?
I don't want it to be 60, but I feel
But
it's gonna
looking
be.
at them, I feel like it's gonna be around that.
Okay,
It's not gonna be. They're not gonna be in the $100,000 range. No
I'm
way.
pretty notorious for being kind of cheap with this shit and like being like, I wouldn't pay for that. I wouldn't pay for that. I would legitimately pay $5,000 for those.
Oh,
Not-
$5,000. I would have taken out my fucking debit card,
Not
and then my
more.
other debit card, and then my American.
You
swipe
like
all
them?
these.
You like them that much?
They
For
absolutely need to be
$5,000,
owned.
yeah.
Because here's the thing, I've been to these shows, and some of the good speakers that were out aren't there anymore.
Right.
This company could fail. As they sound, this is the only example that they're gonna get.
Right.
They need a Z review,
Right.
so they have to. But then they get popular, and then they cut corners, and then it's fucking garbage, and then it's like everything's bad.
But one of the best things about those
When did you
that
get this?
I've had that
they're
for a
really
long
I've
good.
had
They're
it.
for like a year.
were those
Oh,
wood
did I tell you I won the
dividers that helped us split up the sound.
You know, it had things in it that I'd never seen on an electrostatic.
Yeah.
Because they're not as
Interesting.
directional as other ones.
It, front and back
They actually
wood
filled the
I'm gonna
slats
just do a giveaway for it.
and a big heavy metal mesh bag.
It's a
All
little
right,
balanced out.
so we're done with those. Those are probably the best speakers we heard of the show. We only heard a handful of speakers.
And I would say
What is Mr. Schmeal?
I
What
would
does
put
Schmeal
those
think?
above,
We're about to.
just above the white ones that we heard.
Or no?
What's the white ones?
The white ones
You
that
mentioned
had
just
the
use
four
this as like a
drivers.
source. Here, it's
two
fine.
Oh,
drivers
the
top,
ones
two
with
drivers
$220,000 with the panel.
with the pedal.
Oh yeah,
Just
absolutely. Put them
turn it
above
on.
because those were very good.
60.
Oh yeah,
I
those
got
are not
64,
above, but
But these
I
did the
really
whole
like the way
thing.
they sounded though. And
You know,
looks.
this
What
is
does
basically-
Schmeal think?
You set it to line out, and you pretty much just use it.
Um,
and then
Are you
just
guys
navigate by
just
folders.
having a whole conversation in the middle?
Yeah.
I didn't even get to review that.
Zeos, do you
It's a
think
shame.
buying
You
DACs
need to
above a
drive it,
certain
yeah.
price threshold is just wasting money?
Yes.
Yeah.
I raise the money, the amount every like time I think about
The
it.
best AMTAC.
No, not
outside of the-
DAC. No, DAC.
Yeah, I know.
Just Zach.
Just DAC.
Well, it's hard to tell without being able to switch. Like I couldn't just.
I've done switching.
I couldn't just borrow the Israel and go somewhere else.
You just show.
It just whatever.
You got to become an old fucking Greek god or something.
Yeah, I gotta just do that.
The point is, I think my money number right now is $350 is the most anyone should ever spend on a DAC, and that's for a DAC that is the most blatantly simple thing. You're talking about like a Quest style or something. We had a remote control and balanced and like multiple inputs and build quality and where it's made.
Does me just fine.
Then you could go up above $350. But if you're just getting a straight up DAC, $100 is probably where I go for entry level.
The D3.
Like something like the old DAC was like $100, the Sanskrit, even the Mahdi, and then you go up and up and up, and you get to like that $300 range.
And it's just a DAC.
You get the
Yeah, it's just that.
I have to include the SMSL SU8. I love that DAC. Even if it has a couple quirks, it's fucking clean as
And
fuck.
it's like
You can get the
it's like
EL DAC.
a shit.
What other DACs would you just recommend? Like like what's the most expensive DAC? Straight up, you
It's
recommend?
not using much, it's not the money.
Probably the JDS EL DAC.
Like the $250.
Yeah, there are better DACs above that, but it's just I don't know if it's
Unless
worth
you
the
need
diminishing return.
balance, there's no reason to go higher than that.
Yeah, or unless you really want to go R2R, there are multi-bit DACs, but it's just I don't
How much though? What you paying?
want to get into that yet because I just don't think it's worth the diminishing return yet. I want to do more research on them before I make a solid
Most
call on
expensive
that.
DACs. I think 300 to 350 is like, that's it.
The thing with DAX though is that like it's like, what are you trying to do with it? Are you trying to get that last 0.1%, or are you trying to completely change everything about what you're hearing?
You'd have to have
I
the
have
worst
heard-
DAC to get like the most benefit.
I've heard multi-bit DACs that I've heard and been like, wow, that's a difference. But I don't want to really say anything solid about them until
But if anything does go wrong, it's more likely to go wrong on a large number of systems.
F,
No, I
rip
agree.
and piss.
But
Get a
that's
fucking
also
life,
why
losers.
in a
What?
lot of
I think the
cases there are a lot of
is
IEMs
the
they had.
stream live still?
Yeah, it still is.
Oh, yeah, it's back.
In a lot of cases, like a lot of high-end IEMs use 12,
Alright, guess
18
what? The
drivers.
Dragonfly Red won the best portable DAC amp
Wow.
at the gala. And I was like, what?
Dragon,
I didn't like the red as
USB?
much.
The
Yeah.
little USB fucking dongle.
I think it won last year too.
I went to
That's
review it.
not
You know
even
what?
portable. You literally have to pull a laptop
You plug it
out
into
to-
a phone.
No, you can plug it into a phone on a OTG cable.
Okay.
But there's no buttons on it or anything.
Okay.
I almost don't want to count it. But
It
I have
changes
to
the
sort of-
sound. I liked the black more than the red.
I had an issue with their 660 pick. I think the 660 is a brilliant headphone, but I don't think it's enough of an upgrade from the 650s or the 600s that came out years ago.
Those are discontinued though now.
Well, soon, but yeah.
Yeah. So they're not counting them. I think that for the price, I like the 1990s more though. But I'm not going to argue it because I understand the decision.
Though?
About 600 USD, I think, something like that, probably.
So this 1990s might not even fit in that category.
Well, 1990s are hold on.
1990s are like $499 now.
It's
No,
dropped
they're not
lots.
under 500.
Are they not?
They're not. No. I mean, unless like last couple days.
Around the 500 range though. I like the 1990s more, but I wouldn't. The 660S is very good and it stands right there with them. I would completely understand anybody saying that they like those more.
Yeah, DT 1990s
Alright.
are 594.
Tectons.
Okay.
This room was selling audio cables, which is interesting because they bought those. And I'm not sure they're 100% on the price, but I think it's like $3,800 a pair. Like, not expensive at fucking all.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you guys missed this room.
I'm not a huge fan of the look, to be
You
honest.
guys missed this room. Those things are teeny tiny. Those are like 4-inch
No,
drums.
we didn't miss those.
You didn't miss those? Are you
I missed
No, those were the. No, you were there. Those were the really bright ones, right?
monitor audio?
Is that outside?
They
of-
weren't. They were on the
outside of
floor you were
PSR?
on. I don't sure. You guys, we didn't. We took the elevator. We weren't running up the steps.
Oh, okay. Then those
Oh,
look very
yeah,
similar
those
to the ones outside
great.
of PSR.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different ones.
Different
I
ones?
like
Okay.
those.
Never mind.
No, these things are monitor audios, and I'm not even sure the model number. All I know is they're like $1,700 a pair. So I'm sorry, they were $1,700 with the stands they were sitting on, or $1,200 without the stands, and they were real low. They were like the stands were like 20, not even 24 inches.
Yeah, they're like
Do you
knee
have
height.
pictures of those cantos?
I do.
Are they coming up, or did you already pass them?
That was yesterday.
Did we talk about them?
We did. I
don't
can talk
know.
about them again. Yeah, we did. The tux.
Did we?
And then with the joke,
Yeah, you
the
said they should be the tuck and roll.
subwoofer should be the roll. You be talking roll.
Okay. Keep going. Don't sneeze.
Everyone was intoxicated.
We were really fucked up yesterday. Anyway, these monitor audio. My God, that tweeter.
I literally sat
you were fucking
yesterday. I
hilarious.
sat like this
Yeah.
for like
were
10
fucking
minutes and
hilarious.
then just started laughing.
Yeah, that was great. The ceiling was funny. Anyway, these things sound like I was getting ready for them to say 3,000-4,000, but it's monitor audio, so they had to keep it relatively affordable. Amazingly beautiful speakers. Like, just look at those fucking things. However, they're like, oh, they're designed to be that low, and nothing's designed to be that low. If I hear the person singing and it's coming from the floor, you got them too fucking low.
Even I said they needed to be higher.
And so he's like, well, so he's like, no design. So the first thing I did is fucking sit Indian style on the floor and listen to them for like 2 minutes.
Right.
And then that's, you know what that sound? Right in front
Are you
of
thinking of the B&W 600s?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
listened to the BMW 600s. Those had the biggest imaging arc I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, the speakers were like here, but they sounded like they were like here.
I sat on the floor because they were like, if I was sitting like at like just an average sitting height, they were probably about here in terms of where the actual tweeter was placed.
Yeah.
So I sat on the ground, and on the ground they sounded like they were coming from the fucking ceiling. So I sat back up, and when you sit back up, the tweeter is here, and then the woofer is below it, and you hear it right in front of you. It's very odd.
That is what my own Walshes do. My own Walshes are up firing fucking how many directions. That's
But
what's
see, these
supposed
are
to
just
Yeah,
straight
these are
face
straight
forward.
up bookshelf speakers.
They're just Bowers and
be. Okay,
Wilkins.
now you guys were talking about this girl with the white pants yesterday. I don't know who you guys are talking about.
I don't know her name.
But that girl. That one that was doing the.
How
Oh
did
my
you
God,
go from
those
speakers
those
suddenly
shoes. Those
Zeos.
fucking
Because
shoes.
Zeos.
You're a
Since it's just
strange
going through
person.
pictures and whatever
I don't know. I had to
comes
send
up,
it to Pasta. I
somebody's talking
promised her
about
I'd send her anything that looked good. Oh, then this guy parked his Tesla.
Anything that looked good? Get it? Funny.
Yeah. And then we had dinner.
Yeah, dinner was great. I mean,
Buckhorn
like
exchange.
I, mean,
Doodly
I think that
doo.
place was a little overpriced, but it was.
Dude, if
crazy.
you're
It
the
was
good.
amazing.
Dude, if
It
you
was
would
very
have what
good.
we had,
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had rattlesnake.
I tried like a
Just
bite.
said rattlesnake.
I gave him like
but
a
I tasted the
couple
buffalo.
touches.
I
Thank
tasted
you,
the elk, I
everyone.
tasted
Shit was
the-
really good.
Stop, calm
It was
down.
really good.
No, it was my steak. Honestly, I'll give you the honest opinion. My steak was a little bit
I think
not tough like the actual just randomness of my steak.
Maybe. What did
I had to cut around a lot of like I couldn't cut with the
my
knife.
buffalo and elk was
Did you
insane.
see his?
Your buffalo was good.
His?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His was fuck when his
You
because
got a
his showed.
porterhouse.
Yeah, his showed up
Yeah.
first. So
Porterhouse is a big cut.
You have leftovers still, don't
I
you?
might eat them now.
A porterhouse is
I
the
didn't jerk
loin
off.
and the
Yeah,
That's
tail.
what you
I
do
mean,
after
he
you
was
eat a lot of
big
steak.
before
Yeah.
the porterhouse. Like I've ordered porterhouses.
That
a
sound
lot,
effect was. They're never gonna hear
Not
that
in
sound
their
effect because you're too far from the mic.
$bucks.
But
Yeah,
Maybe
ours
that one.
It's basically the
that
syrup
unboxing we did this morning.
of
Where did that
buffalo
from?
and
Dude, the
Yeah.
waffle
Watch that.
was so good.
All right, so
So
basically we ate
fucking
food.
So
cut it with a fork.
I just like the flavor of it.
I'll just skip through this
What
place.
was the other one? Elk.
The elk. It was a
Yeah.
little more gamey, but I
It
really
was a
like
little
that
more
one too.
gamey. I didn't care for the game.
No, he got his medium. I got my medium.
There's a lot of dead animals in that place.
Medium rare. It was
And guns,
so
and,
so juicy.
smells.
You're not gonna
Stone
accidentally
people.
show your face in there, are you?
No, I'm good. Oh, what did I drink? I drank a Mountain Breeze.
I thought you had chocolate milk.
That was breakfast.
That was breakfast.
Because
And
he is
that's
a woman.
I like fruity gay drinks, and this was a vodka with a cranberry, vodka lemonade with a splash of cranberry. Very
Where the
refreshing.
fuck is High Feynman Jade discussions, you punk?
Oh,
We
yeah,
talked
let's
about
talk
it for the
the
past
page.
2 days.
Well, let's talk about it again because
Well, apparently someone missed it.
It was not exciting.
Bean soup.
It
Yeah.
was
No, it was
just-
exciting that it was only that much for that much metal. Literally, the
Yeah.
size of the amp
It's-
impressed me.
It was an E-stat, and it wasn't bad. It doesn't seem better than any other E-stat. Or
for
other
$2,500
headphones.
bucks for the combo, right? That
Steak.
was that combo.
Which one was that?
I thought it was.
Yeah, which one was it though?
It's the only. It's
I mean,
the Hyperman
if you
It
E-stat.
was one with the big metal box that was powering it.
Here's the thing: if you want something that's like in between the build quality of Stacks and the Voce, because the Voce was really impressive build quality, although it had a major crunching issue when you put it on your
That's
head.
almost all E-stats do that.
The Voce specifically on both headsets.
No, yeah,
had
no,
a-
it
had a
depends on
big
how
issue
well.
with it.
Because some of them depend on the seal and some of them don't. My original 207s needed the seal,
Yeah.
and I hated it. Like, every time I put them on, it would do this. It was like,
Yeah.
and every time I took them off, I felt like I was going to break them. So I took speaker surround foam, which I use for everything, and I just lined two pieces so that when I put it on, it broke the seal right here.
Right.
And I went, wow, it doesn't do that anymore, and the bass just came up like a lot.
Right.
So that's when I started
honestly,
designing.
They had the only stick up that, or the only hold up I have with Stacks is they literally feel like they will break your hand.
Except for the
I just-
009s didn't feel like that way.
I heard the Jade.
No, but those are how much, and
Fourth, like three,
and they don't sound good. I wouldn't pay. $80 for those, to be honest. I just didn't like
look,
the sound signature.
So 007s, I reviewed them and I said the 007s I actually like more than the 009s, I think. But I think I reviewed them as like just a really good pair of headphones and not some sort of game-changing electrostatic.
I just feel like for the price, there's better headphones.
For
Yeah.
Non-E-stat headphones.
compared
Oh, yeah.
to the Jade, yeah,
Yeah.
better sounding. I don't like either step up to the Voce, which is
Here's the here's the problem with stepping up to the
I feel
Voce.
like there's less expensive headphones that were better.
Here's the thing: the Voce.
Not built better though. Like
You're gonna
I think
spend
that- I
$3
think
grand,
the
and
L3
if you're not prepared for electrostatics,
I
like
think
I
the
have a setup at home.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
could
mean,
just
I'm talking
plug
about
in.
non-E-stat headphones. I think there were non-E-stat headphones.
Oh
that
yeah,
were
but
better.
if you're going to buy an electrostatic,
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you just set your mind on it, I think that the L300 Limited sounded better, but were built like shit.
Did you try the Mobius?
Yeah, yeah. We actually talked to Sean Carr. About it.
Yeah, for a while.
It's a Sean car.
J4
Guys,
Jones
the
would like to
Odyssey
know your
car.
The president
would like to know your opinion on that.
on what
On Mobius.
specifically me?
Yes.
Oh okay.
Yeah, Sean Fallon. Did you do the Mobius?
The Mobius was
F5 to fix the streaming, yes.
cool. It was kind of neat to listen to like the game and move around. And one thing that I was specifically doing was like hearing verticality by tilting
Oh
my
yeah,
head.
it's amazing that you like look down and it can change the sound.
Yeah,
To the way
I
it's
mean,
doing
because
it.
when you look down, you tilt one way or the other. Like you can't look down exactly evenly, and even that small tilt, it seemed to pick up on.
You know,
it was really quite
the head
fascinating.
tracking is amazing. However, it's gonna be
And-
irrelevant when you go into VR.
I have a pair for review.
Yeah,
that
we both do.
Another subscriber, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll.
You want to release them all at the same time, like a super bunch of gay dudes?
No.
Because I have mine to be filmed, so I can just film it and
Yeah.
I have to get the unit after he's done with it, so I won't
Yeah.
be able to release it at the same time unless he waits. I don't expect him to.
Well, he's Joshua Valour.
Joshua Valour.
Joshua Valour.
Okay, it's Raal. What? Searching for Raals is no avail. It's Raal.
No,
Yeah,
I looked their headphones up. They're not online.
How do you find them? He said they were available.
No, I literally looked up Raal.
Also,
You have to look up the
I
rest
looked
of that
up
thing.
Raal phones. Went to the website. Not online.
Was
You
it
have to
not
look up the
headphones?
other half
I
of it.
looked
You have
at-
to look up Raal Requisite. And it's at raal-requisite.com. RAAL-requisite.com.
I can't spell requisite. All right, everybody, we're gonna end this stream right now. Mostly because I gotta take a shit. But other than that, thank you for joining us here at RMAF. These will be released publicly, privately. I don't know who's gonna watch
Publicly at some point.
them. Probably as soon as
Maybe.
I get back. Just
Yeah.
dump them.
Yeah.
Okay, that does not come up.
Raal-requisite.com.
Raal dash right.
What if there's a joke?